and the bells, chasing that multi-ball magic, the stories that it tells. From the classic wooden cabinets to the digital spells, every play's a new adventure, breaks you from your shells. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid, yeah, the show's about to start. Talking pixels, flippers, and the tech that stole our heart. From the joystick to the headset, come on and play your part. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid, a brand new world to charge. Now we're strapping on the goggles, worlds are virtual and bright. Stepping into new dimensions, bathed in neon light. The future's here, it's crystal clear, and everything feels right. Connecting past and present.
Welcome to Hangin' Out. Let's do this.
The night.
Let's do this.
That doesn't sound like you guys.
What do you mean? Yeah, because that's difficult. We did that. What was that one little clip we did, Poe, where we did the AI stuff, and then I sent you a little script. I'm like, say this and this, and then I tried to sync it up with our characters, and it's like that's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, right.
Because if you tell the AI, hey, use this voice for that character, then it'll put a whole third different character using neither of the voices.
Oh. So, I mean, can you change it where you can sound like Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton on it?
We could, but we couldn't get Poe's boobs to look right.
Well, they were begging up, but they were kind of saggy. No, I did put an end on there. I don't know if it didn't come out or not. I had the new special guest thing on at the end of that. And
I don't know what happened there because
might have got messed up.
Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to view the whole thing and everything, but so
I'll have to check back at Megan's Mega files and see how it is when I upload it. So
yeah,
because I uploaded it and like immediately sent the link instead of looking at it myself. So
okay, yeah, and I didn't know what all you changed, so I just ran it through the handbrake to make it the right size, megabytes wise, and upload it. So we'll figure it out. So anyway, so yeah, we got the gangs all here. We knew Mike was coming on because we weren't sure for a second there. We didn't know what was going on with Poe and his work, and if he was. So Mike volunteered to come in, and then Poe didn't have to work, and it all worked out. And we said, well, you're coming on anyway, right, Mike? And he's like, I guess if I have to. And, and then I popped in here to get everything fired up, and lo and behold, Greg was here. So we got the whole gang back. It's the show revisited. So
we should have told Mike he needed to get a clip together of some kind of pooping computer game, like old times.
I'll look for another poop game.
Yeah. So, of course, Greg and I see each other on Wednesday nights now because we're doing the pinball show. And but it's been a little bit since Greg's been on. It's been a while since Mike's been on, so it's always good to have all of us here. So how have things been, Mike? We'll start with you since it's been a while since you've been here. What's going on?
Well, just kind of give you guys what's been going on with me. So I kind of injured my right shoulder from working out and hitting the gym. So I had to go to my chiropractor and get that checked out. And he said, I think I tore a muscle. So I'm going to have to get my doctor to see what I can do. Yeah, I can't even, like if you're standing at parade rest, that's putting your hands in the back. I can't even do that. It's too much pain.
No.
Yeah.
So that's what's straightened up.
Yeah, so I still have to hit the gym though and kind of rotate my my arms so that way, because I didn't know this, if you don't use them and you kind of like, oh, it hurts to kind of move in that direction or whatnot, it'll actually solidify where it makes it even more harder for you to move. Your muscle gets way too tight. So yeah, my chiropractor said you got to do that, and he actually we call it popped it. So he's like, oh, that should feel a lot better, but still, it's like if I try laying on my right side, it hurts. So
Ouch.
yeah, that sucks. But yeah, I've been just kind of busy doing like lots of shorts, and then that Jurassic Park video I did took a lot of time because you got to go behind the green screen and do a lot of editing. And it kind of sucks though. After I put it out, I'm like, what? Only 101 views on it. So like, maybe it's just the game. I picked the wrong game. I should have picked Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. That could have. I could have got a lot of people on that. So next time I'm gonna pick more popular games like that.
When I get 101 views, I think I finally made it. Yes! People accidentally clicked on my video again.
Yeah, I think the only video that did really well was when I did that documentary on the Super Mario Land history. So that one got a lot. So yeah.
That's cool. All right. Well, sorry about your shoulder. That sucks. Yeah. It sucks getting older. Speaking of getting older, Greg, how you been?
Good. I'm good. Yeah, this is the year for getting older, I'm telling you. No, things are good. Weather here in the Midwest is doing what the weather's supposed to do in the Midwest, changing every day.
Right.
So, but today in the 60s and sunshine, and tomorrow in the 70s sunshine, and after a week of dismal gray skies. I just put a thing up for share, Bart. I don't know if you could just show it real quick. It's if I did it right. I'm just going to show you that Poe had mentioned something before we came on. Did I scared the wrong screen? Maybe I did.
Yeah, that's what you shared. It looks like us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I made a mistake. Now I don't even see how. Okay, never mind. I don't know what. Oh, wait a second. Here it is.
Never mind, and that's what I do best.
Oh, I see what happened.
Okay. Are we ready?
No, we're not.
Okay. Let me know when. Well, while you're pulling that up, let me run through the chat real quick and just acknowledge everyone that's here. I'm guessing Casey was here first because the first message I was able to see was Kelly saying hi to Casey. So I'm guessing Casey was here first, Intellivision Gamer. Then Kelly, Megan's here. Phil's here, Retro Bliss Gaming. There's Casey again, Intellivision Gamer. Saboteur's here. Guess I could pop some of these up here. This guy, Mike Gaming Road Warrior, sounds familiar, but I don't know. Let's see. I saw some other people come down. Polo's here. I saw Polo popped in. Casey's saying hit that like button. We would appreciate that. It's the whole gang, the whole show, the whole gang. We're all here. Derek's here. Hey, Derek.
There.
And yeah, I'm trying to get down. I know Mike's Gaming Gala popped in here. Here he is. He's crapping. Holy crap, the whole crew. And let's see. Mike's saying hi to Mike, not Mike. Oh, nice. Let's see.
Somebody said Poe was growing a beard.
Well, it's just being lazy.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to shave my head and face about every other day, and then like once I went into this bricklayer work and I'm going a billion hours a day, I get home and I'm like, I actually like shower at work, and I'm not going to stand there and shave too. I already give the rest of the guys enough time to get a look.
I'm trying to figure out this message from Casey. I think he fisted both of our channels.
Oh,
I'm
That's
not
gotta
sure.
hurt.
Did you at least use some lube? I don't know what happened. What'd you guys do Sunday night? Got fisted by Casey. It's an average Sunday night. Oh,
he went first too on both of us. So.
yeah. I don't know. Which one got fisted first? Did he wash his hands? Did we got to worry about? That's why they're smiling, he says. Oh, okay, Greg, are we ready to share your screen, or are we still just going to get fisted? Now,
You can do it.
if Casey's hand was that size, the fisting would be easier. Greg's got his fist up there. Here we go. All right, what do we got? Hey, that's
There you go. There's a Wednesday, a version of the Wednesday night logo.
Well, that's cool. I like that.
Nice.
yeah. That came out all right.
Well, you know, I'm not going to take too much credit for that. You know, that Meta AI is a pretty good, cool tool that doesn't cost you anything on Facebook. I just took that picture that you had of, I don't know, you had a picture of you and me, and then you had one of you and Poe, and I plugged it into Facebook Meta AI, and I said, create this with a pinball. I just said, put pinball at the top, put pinball fun, and put Greg and Bart, and it spit this back to me, you know, and I said, oh, that works.
Nice. Yeah. Some of that stuff, sometimes that AI stuff will just give you something perfect on the first try, and you're like, dude, that'll work. And other times it'll have one little thing off, and then you'll never get what you wanted. Because, yeah, I made a couple with me and Poe and our characters, and you're like, oh, it's really good, but just change this one thing, and then there's 2 of Poe and none of me, and then there's 3 of me and no Poe, and it's like, how did you even add a third person? Well, I don't get it.
Yeah. And they'll have me and you together, and then you turn around and you turn into me.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Poor Poe gets kicked out. All the pictures are dropped off the bridge. Yeah, that's true. Poe did get dropped off that bridge.
You saw Bart's other hanging out one. You'd want to keep me right on there.
Time to sprint and get tested, said Derek. Yeah. So anyway, so Poe, you've been playing that new
Oh, yeah, the Resident Evil.
That's one of those sentences where you know what you're going to say at the end when you start it, but by the time you get there, I'm like, you've been playing that game with the zombies.
I got the echo launcher. Resident Evil. Love that. Love that. Oh, no, I can't turn it off. Oh! Sounds like I'm with Bliss's mom right now. Mom right now. All right.
Oh, Bliss's mom takes all the beef. Speaking of the sprint, it's back on Atari.com. That is true. That is true. I saw that. So Megan can buy her sprint, and then she can get in on the big river raid on Intellivision that Casey hasn't even played, but we're not going to call him out for that. But
yeah, we were trying to keep some Intellivision people in mind for these, but if they're not going to play, we'll just never challenge on sprint ever again, Casey.
I guess we should get back to what we started talking about, the Resident Evil, because people are talking about it in the chat, and we just did like a touch and go. We're like, yeah, Resident Evil. Okay, let's go back to something else.
I
Kelly
love
said
it.
that game is so creepy.
And I'm not very far into it, so, but it seems like everybody is on there playing. If you want to find a gameplay, obviously find a lot better than mine. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with it. It just kind of sucks because I'm only getting to play like about 50 minutes a week. So usually it's Saturday or Sunday or earlier. I just want to sit there. Maybe I'll just call off all week and play every day.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It's a really cool looking game.
Yeah, and I don't even have the PS5 Pro. I think that thing looks pretty slick on just the PS5. And after I played my first part of it, I watched a little bit of the Rad Brad, and he's playing with like highest settings on a new computer, and everything just looks amazing.
Nice. Oh, look! While we were giving Casey a hard time, he wasn't even here.
Oh,
Wait, Casey hasn't played, and y'all get? Yeah, we're going to get on anyone who hasn't played. Casey's at the in-laws. All right, family dinner. We'll let it slide. That's all right. But yeah, now I don't have any way to. I guess I could play it on PC, but
Yeah, you need to get a Switch 2 to do that.
yeah. Switch
doesn't
two will be able to
look
play
that
it.
bad on Switch 2 either.
yeah. Oh, there you go, Greg. Switch 2.
Yeah. I just pre-ordered the show 2026 MLB The Show for the Switch, and I don't know. I'm trying to think whether I should have ordered it for the Xbox or the Switch. You know, I don't want to buy it twice. It's expensive. But
Hey, Greg, are they going to pay us royalties because they're using our name?
Yeah.
yeah, they should. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know, the show 2025, or was it 2024, was on Xbox for free on their Game Pass, but then it didn't show up in 2025, and then 2026 they said it wasn't going to come back either. But they did have it off. If you ordered it ahead of time, you got $10 off, and you got the deluxe pack, which got a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I need it or not. I just want to play the game, but it's got you can play it 3 days. It comes out like the 17th. I can start playing it on the 13th.
Nice.
Which I don't know. Got $10 off and able to download it. Right, it automatically downloaded the Switch. It just when you hit to play it, it says, go away. You can't play now.
Yeah. Hey, Retro Gamer 1977 is here. Good to see you, Michael, because we don't have quite enough mics.
Nope.
So we have one on the show, 2 in the chat. That sounds like something. I don't know. One. Pink stink. I don't know how that works. Oh, Michael's home. He's been streaming and all kinds of stuff from on the road, from hotel rooms and stuff.
Nice.
So welcome back home. I'm sure you were ready to get home. But yeah. And Kelly asked when you're going to drive your truck sim again there, Craig. It's been...
You know, the steering thing is set up back here. I need to move everything. I'll tell you the goal here. Those little gremlins have gotten underneath this desk and tied those wires all in knots. You know, I mean, you have everything set up down there, and then you come back one day and they're all in knots. So my goal is to get down underneath there and get it all cleaned off, and then get that steering wheel hooked back up. And I kind of want to have, I'd kind of like to have it over here, Bart, so I could be like you do. You know, you can turn, do one or the other. I don't have to work on that, but I'm going to have to put it down here, right here where Monica Lewinsky goes, right down there.
Derek's threatening that he might drive tomorrow just to beat Greg getting back at the truck stand, which means Derek's going to drive sometime in July. When he gets to it right away. Lickety split.
You know, the one thing I'm afraid of is what Bart told me. You know, I've got my Stream Deck all set up for the right buttons. Well, once again, this happened to me once before when I kind of laid off the game. You know, Bart says there's been some upgrades. And some of the mods, some of the button pushes have changed. So,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Most of the stuff is still the same, but there are some things that they've changed the keys and some of my button presses do nothing. So, but it looks good though. And I did break down and buy Louisiana because not having Louisiana broke one of my other mods. So I had to get Louisiana which I knew I would eventually anyway. But they did a great job with Louisiana. And I had some people that commented in one of my Louisiana, and they're talking about some of the roads, and yeah, that looks great. I drive that way all the time. So, yeah.
I remember when Kansas came out. When Kansas came out, I did a video, and I was driving in Kansas City, Kansas, and there was a road I noticed that snuck inside Missouri and then back out into Kansas. And I was able, Missouri hadn't come out yet, but I was able to drive into Missouri, because you could say leaving Kansas and then entering Missouri and vice versa when you went the other way. So that was kind of cool, because there were some landmarks there that, you could tell that was a building that's in Missouri. So kind of cool.
Now, Michael's going to head out to Kansas City, Kansas tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Might have to cross over and do something. I don't know.
Kansas City, Kansas is like, everybody assumes when you say you live in Kansas City that you're in Kansas because it's Kansas City, but Kansas City, Kansas is kind of like a stinky armpit.
Greg only goes there to place his bets. Mike, have you played that? Have you been playing the Resident Evil? Do you have it?
Yeah. Kind of far in it right now. Yeah, I might have to redo it over, Poe. You're gonna have to really conserve your ammo on it. I mean, you can go crazy with Leon, but yeah, with Grace, I kind of noticed I've been kind of taking out too many zombies and being, pretty good at not wasting too many shots, right? So I do pop them in the kneecaps, run over there and push them down the stairs and then knife them.
When you get that Requiem ammo, man, it's hard to contain yourself. It's just like, take out 3 zombies in a row.
Yeah, I stored it in the storage bin so I can use it later. You want to use it for like one of the more powerful ones.
Right.
And I found out too, I was watching another guy play a video that you can use there's that blind zombie walking around with his this water thing and his blood. And if you throw a bottle at one of the stronger enemies, he actually can take him out. Because he gets pretty pissed off when you crack a bottle over another zombie, and so he'll go over there and smack whoever made the noise. So.
I do find that hilarious that the zombies or the infected actually say some things in this game. It's great.
Yeah, so they're doing stuff that they did previously in their old life. I'm like, so like the cook. You met the cook before, right? Yeah, and then I'll let you know something. I tried taking him out with the rec room. It won't take it with one shot.
Oh.
You need several shots, probably.
Oh. Well, you saw, I'm bad with that anyway, because once I got to be Leon with it in the beginning, I think they really just want you to get up to a certain area of the street and be done with that spot. But I'm just taking out every single zombie. There's ones eating people and stuff like that. And I'm just, this is great. Boom, boom.
And what are you guys playing that on? Oh, you're playing on the PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're playing too, Mike, right?
I'm playing on the PlayStation. Yep.
I did see you, like you said earlier, I saw it was available on the Switch too. I don't know.
Yep.
I may look at it.
It looks good too, what I heard from other people that played it.
Yeah, you'll see, I've seen a lot of comparison videos between the Switch 2 and the PS5. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I noticed a lot of stuff's looking better on the Switch 2 than, than in the past.
Yeah. I'm waiting I've been looking for a download so I can put it on the iArcade, but I haven't found it yet. I thought maybe it'd be better with the joystick buttons. No, it does look good. It's been a long time since I played anything like that, that type, and not being in VR, but
right.
That would be awesome. But there's no way the Quest headset would be able to run the thing, but it would be awesome.
Yeah, somebody already, of course, in the PC world modded it for VR, PC VR. So that would be slick. But yeah, they didn't include VR in this one, like with Resident Evil Village.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7.
He's talking about consoles. I was reading an article the other day, and you never know what you're reading nowadays, whether it's true or not. But I read that the Xbox is going to come out with another physical hardware, but it's going to be. See, this is where I start getting wondering about Microsoft. It's going to be a PC. It's going to be an Xbox that's a PC, and the form factor is going to be like thin, kind of look like a more modern type of a DVD or CD player. You know how they got thin, they didn't have to be as thick, but it just looked real thin. But they said you'll be able to play your PC games. Microsoft, Xbox has the PC games, and then they have the Xbox games. Supposedly you'll be able to play both on both anytime.
Yeah, that's cool. I did hear that. I don't know. I saw something. I think they were calling for a new Xbox next year and a new PlayStation in 2027. But like you said, you never know what's true. People just put crap out there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen that stuff with the Quest headsets too, where Quest 4 is on the way. No, Quest 4 is canceled. Then 2 weeks later, there's rumors about the Quest 4. And then it's, well, Quest 4 won't be until 2030. And then, so it's like when it hits, it hits. Right. That's how I kind of look at it. But, yeah, I don't have any of the modern consoles. I'm a long time Atari player. So I've been playing Atari my whole life. So, or 4 months, something like that. One of the two.
Yeah, I was thinking you should, change your logo instead of Offgrid Arcade, Offgrid Atari.
Oh, yeah.
And then Poe can be Mr. Intellivision.
There you go.
Yeah. Off-grid consoles. I know for a while there, Retro Creep, he kept having an issue. Every time I'd come in and say, hey, on one of his live streams, he would call me the Off-Grid Gamer. And then he'd be like, and of course, the way Creep talks and stuff, it's hilarious because he's like, hey, it's the Off-Grid Gamer. Fuck, Off-Grid Arcade. I don't know why I keep doing that.
A lot of us are so used to calling him the Atari Creep. So even the change, well, I just call him Creep all the time anyway. So, but I mean, that name change still hasn't sunk in with me.
Right. Yeah. See, I didn't know him that much from before. So, but now he's been going live every day at like 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, because I used to watch all of his stuff, but now he's live when I'm at work most of the time.
Well, tomorrow he's supposed to be starting a job, so he's not sure when he's going to be streaming. So
today's his birthday. I don't think he's in here.
No, I don't think he's here. But yes, you are right. Today is his birthday, and Operation Shutdown is here.
Oh, Operation Shutdown.
Sorry about that shutdown. I missed your chat. I just happened to look up, and I was like, oh, that's when Greg was talking about his wires being all tangled underneath the desk. So Operation Shutdown is here. Let's see. If computer RAM, video parts prices don't come down, then the new Xbox will be $1,000. Yeah. And Megan I didn't get a chance to watch your video yet, Megan, but Megan did a video talking about the Valve stuff. And I know that the price is just going up and up and up because, you can't get stuff.
No. Yeah, I'm so glad I got the RAM when I was building up my my PC before the prices shot up. And it's what do I have there? I got the what is that? Well, they're the Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM, and they're out of business. So I mean, not out of business, like they're not making RAM anymore for consumers. I think maybe they're just focusing on giving it to the people that's doing the AI stuff, which sucks because I just need 64 gigs of RAM still because I only bought for my PC here 64, and I was going to plan on buying 64 gigabytes later, and I can't do that now until the prices go down.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean RAM used to be way expensive back in the 90s, and then the bottom dropped out, and that was like the cheapest, easiest way to boost your computer. You don't have much money, just go buy some RAM. You can throw that in there. Now it's like you got to mortgage the house to get the RAM, and you can buy the rest of the computer.
That and the video cards, it's just crazy. And then the hard drives, though, those M2 sticks, which are you had the small solid state hard drive, then you got the M2 sticks, and those prices, well, the solid state hard drives dropped a lot when the M2 came out, but I think there's something that's replacing those now. But I really like those. I'd love to use them if my motherboard would. My motherboard does not have the clip for it, the place to put it. Mike, when you got yours, did you get a motherboard that you could clip that M2 into? There's just a little socket.
Yeah, I got the gaming type motherboards, MSI, so you can put 4 M.2s into it.
Oh,
and
cool.
then on the back, you can put, I think, 2 standard 2.5-inch solid-state drives on it, too, which I do have a lot of hard drives because I tend to save my YouTube videos and back it up in there. And also, when I'm creating a video, I have it on the M.2 SSD.
Yeah, I've got hard drives around here. I got some the other day. I looked and I said, they're old ones out of actual hard drives, out of computers that I saved that has a bunch of data on it. And I've got the cords and everything to make it hook to a USB device. But I need to get on there and see what's on there. I mean, I don't know.
I still have my floppy drives, too, that I need to get some of those pictures off because, Yeah, I used to sell them, or not sell them, but give them away. They're Star Wars ones, but they're Star Wars wallpaper. I used to give them freely when we had Napster back in the day. I want to get some of that stuff out of there. So,
yeah. Well, some of those pictures on there might turn your floppy drive into a hard drive.
Yeah, what was it? The resolution was like 640 or something by it. I could only fit I think 10 or maybe 5 images on the floppy. So
yeah.
Better make them the good ones then.
Talk about old school stuff. I remember way, way, way back in the day, before people really had PCs at home because it was ridiculous. My uncle had printed off some ASCII porn. So it was on the old dot matrix printer and the characters. It's like, look, boobies. Well, if you hold it far enough away and squint just right, it's pretty hot. But yeah, it is amazing though. This AI push is just blitzing through all the hardware. And
it started out with the video cards were being used up by people that were mining Bitcoin.
Bitcoin miners.
Yep.
Yeah. And now it's just, it's ridiculous. And I saw several $1,000s people were paying for 5090 cards. Whoa. And it's like, that is crazy. Let's see. On a different note, Phil is cutting and assembling some new Atari mini boxes that he made. Can't afford to buy a complete in box, but I want my collection to look nice. Nice. Whoops. Sorry, Mike. The part of the show he has to mute for his daughter. Whoops.
Speaking of which, I got I think that's why I didn't get rid of my graphics cards. I still have my this is my GeForce GTX. I think it's the 980 Ti. So very old school right there. It's still practically new. I kept that because it's like, I was realizing when they were doing all the Bitcoining, and I kept my, and this one's the 970, my old 970 MSI graphics card. Nice. So for other projects I'm thinking about building an emulation machine for one of my arcade machines in the arcade room. So, because, I'm using Pi on Street Fighter and also on my 1943 and the games. Some of the games are getting bad on it. I don't know if it's the emulation or what. It seems to be not working right. So, but I've been reading. It's like, well, maybe I should just create a PC, throw to run it and then have Launchbox. I'm thinking about using Launchbox to run all my arcade games.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, somewhere in here, I keep all that stuff. Somewhere in here, I got my old 550 card.
Oh,
And yeah, that was
that's old.
that was a long time ago. But I ended up pulling that out and I put it in a main machine for a long time. And then, of course, when I got it, I'm always like 1 or 2 generations behind, because the brand new video cards come out and they're $1,500 or whatever. But last year's model you can suddenly get for $300. So that's how I always ran it. So when I got that 550, I think I don't even know what series was out, and but I ran it for a long time, and then I, slowly upgraded. But I'm still, I don't know how many generations behind I am now, because this thing I'm just running a 2060. It's not like I have some brand new, and it's not even a 70 or 80 series, let alone the 90 series.
Yeah.
But it does what I need it to do, so that's all I'm worried about. Let's see. But let's see. Did I miss something? Retrobat. Oh, that's what Derek was saying. Retrobat. Check, and then Mike says he'll check that out. But yeah. What else is going on? Anything good?
I got a screen up there you can just show if you want to show real quick where we're at on the leaderboard on the tournament that we got going. Duke Nukem.
How high up am I? If I'm too far down, I don't want to show it.
You're in third.
Let's see. Let me make this even a little bigger.
What she said.
Bomb.
And I should be able. It's going to be a little noisy here, I think. Oh no, I messed it up. I wanted to show the. Yeah, there's DIAMAX1.
Oh, that's Pierre.
Pierre.
Nice. He told me that he was going to get in on it.
But look at Jabba. Look at Jabba. 27,199,000.
Yeah, he might be in reach. That's not entirely ridiculous. I thought he was going to throw down like an 80,000 or 80 million. Job is really good.
I kind of like Pinball M though when you set up a tournament. When you set up a tournament, it will let you take it to your room. So see, that's my little room that I've got in Pinball M. So,
nice. And
that's kind of cool.
I think back up there a ways, Polo had asked if Poe, did you play it? Are you getting in on that one?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll get there. Get there.
Because it ends on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I think when you did your video, I thought it was kind of funny. You even started figuring out. Let's see, it started here and it's going to be, and I think it's 4 something. We go on at 6, and I think it ends at 4 something on Wednesday.
Okay. Let me get back to the Batacera for the 86 machine PC. Bliss graphics card is a Radeon RX 570, 16 gigabytes, old, but still does the job most of the time. Flight Quest 40 running a 3080, just enough to keep a wing flying X-Plane 12. Yeah, but all that stuff is relative. That's kind of the beauty with PC gaming. It's all what you're willing to give up. Right. You can run some of this stuff on, like he's got a 3080, which well outperforms my 2060, but I can run X-Plane 12. It just isn't going to look as pretty. Turn some stuff off and figure out where the trade-offs are, because some of the stuff that takes up a lot of your FPS is not that noticeable, but it kills your video card. And then you turn that off and you can turn up another setting maybe and get stuff going. But yeah. Megan knows some people that run the Radeons. I can hear that Pinball M going on.
Yeah, I reached over to shut it down and I didn't mute my mouth.
It's all right. It's all good.
Mute my mouth.
I like that song. I like that music though in Pinball M. It's kind of cool. And the dude's voice sound like Candyman. Derek said, "You think that's what his card is in his main rig? It also runs everything I've thrown at it so far. Don't do flight sim yet, though. Yet, yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had to go look up on my PC. I'm running a RTX 3060, the overclocked edition. So it's an NVIDIA GeForce on my gaming PC right here.
Yeah. And the 3080, that's a good card. That's a really good card. And I've seen people, when the 40 series was out, there were still a lot of people saying, if you're running a 3080, there's not much point in going to the 40 series, and the 4000 series, whatever you want to call it. And then the 5000 started coming out. People were still like, that 3080 is a good card. Don't sleep on the 3080. That thing is pretty awesome. Oh, nice. 450-inch screens.
Oh,
that's pretty sweet.
Nice.
I have 150-inch screen, but this screen over here and the two that are in the pinball machine are only 1080p. So I'm limited to that, which also helps. If I'm running that 2060 card, I'm not going to be running 4K on anything anyway. And then this monitor in front of me that I'm watching the show on is a 43-inch 4K. But that's the flight sim, but I still have to keep it tuned down to 1080p because I have a 2060 card. So I can't be running 4K unless I want it to be a slideshow. If you want to come into land.
4K at 5 FPS.
Yeah, 4K, but it's still higher than the K. I'm good. Problem is with those flight sims, you're coming into land, and when it's this choppy, one of them's going to come back like this, and then the next one's just a crash. But
It'll look good though.
yeah, it's a great heater for a simulator box, which is what I run into here in the summer in this thing. It's nice in the wintertime when I have the computer going and I'm running stuff and the computer's pumping out some heat. But in the summertime, it's not ideal. But I got to work on some better way to shade this thing.
No.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Polo says they're stress testing Marvel Heroes 13th to the 15th on Project Tahiti Discord. If you want to play, you can earn a pet hero token, enhanced costume. Then account's wiped and full game version is out. Well, that's cool. You have to register your account, but then you keep the stuff you've earned. Nice. Yeah. Right now, I'm still trying to work through my extensive library I have for the Intellivision. So, and I just got back into doing some truck stim. So, but yeah, because I had the Intellivision back in the day, but I didn't own the entire library. So there's a lot of games in that original 125 I've just never played. So right. I got a lot of stuff there. And then I didn't even know the homebrew thing existed until not that long ago. And because I remember, I didn't have any way to play any of these things. I didn't have an Atari. I didn't have an Intellivision. And then you guys started talking about this gaming Gala guy who was like YouTuber of the year or something. And he does homebrews. I'm like, homebrews? What is he making beer? And you're like, no, it's video game stuff. He talks about that. And I'm like, fuck that. I don't know anything about that. And then I find out, lo and behold, that Mike's Gaming Gala is actually an awesome channel. He does a lot of really good stuff about a lot of really good games that I had no idea were even a thing. So, which is the beauty of all this stuff, meeting people on YouTube and learning stuff that you didn't even know was out there. I mean, I heard you guys talking about some of the homebrew stuff, and Poe, you talked about champ games and stuff and some of that stuff. I'm like, Okay, cool. But I didn't know what it was. I had no way of playing it myself. So which makes a huge difference. And, like we always say, especially with the VR, people can watch our VR videos all day long, but they don't know what Walkabout Mini Golf is really like until they play it with a headset on. And I didn't know. Same thing with these, homebrews and stuff. And I'm thinking, so they're running a homebrew game on an Atari 2600. It's still an Atari 2600, or it's still an Intel. And then you play these things and you're like, Jesus, they got this to run on an Atari 2600. That's amazing what they can do with that stuff. Bliss, is there a second MGG that I don't know about? Yeah. Poe, did you say Bliss's mom and Mike's last stand yet? Mike said he's going to give my mom a break tonight because I said nice things about us. First game ever, 1978 Odyssey 99. Actually put the game screen on the TV glass. Static held it there. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, my first one was at Intellivision. First console I ever played was an Atari 2600, but that was the neighbor kids, and I didn't get to play it very often. That was back in the day when, if you spend too much time in the house, they send us out. Like, get out! What are you guys doing in here? It's summertime. Go do something, and don't come back until it's dinner time. It's the old school, but. Yeah. I don't know. Man, it's getting warm in here again. I turned off the air conditioner, and now I'm sweating. What's the temperature there now, Bo? It's been nice, right?
Yeah. When we started, it was 71 in here, but I got the door open, so it's 65 now.
Oh,
and
nice.
it's just now. It's not totally dark yet, but it's almost there. Everything's like a purple out there. So
nice. Yeah, I got sunshine coming through the door. I can see it. If I open the door, I'm going to just catch on fire. The sun is going to be right there, at the perfect blast the side of my head. Then the glare it won't be pretty. Mike,
like Cyclops when he takes off the...
Right. Mike, how's it been up there, weather-wise?
Raining.
Really?
Yeah, except yesterday when we had a fire, like I said, at that hotel. Wasn't raining at all. But yeah, today's like raining. It's like, where were you at yesterday?
Yeah. Temperature's okay though?
Yeah, it's still cold here. I think it's we're 50. I'm thinking. Hold on, let me look.
I was like, which is it? Is it cold or 40, is it 50?
It's 48 degrees today. Yep.
Yeah, well, we had 80 yesterday, but then we had that tornado watch, and we went to do some shopping, and everything got like pitch black out, and the rain started pouring down, some thunderstorms and stuff there.
Wow.
So, but we did manage to run inside McDonald's and get the big arch finally.
Oh, I saw
Shamrock Shakes. So.
Yeah, I saw it. What'd you think of that burger?
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. It's a lot of burger, that's for sure.
Did you take a little bite or a big bite?
Is that the soy burger, or what is it made out of? Soy or
people. So soil and grain.
Human remains, right? I watched the commercial of that CEO of McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he was putting shit in his mouth.
Yeah, biggest burger, smallest bite. This is really good. I don't. Kelly and I accidentally got one of those burgers that isn't real meat a bunch of years back. I won't make that mistake again.
Was it made out of bugs? The bug
I don't know what it was made out of. It was not so good. But I thought that big arch thing was a pretty good burger. But I'll never buy another one, though, because the burger by itself is the same as like the double quarter pounder meal. So it's like...
We bought those and we got in the meal, so we got a medium fries with it, and then instead of just a regular drink, we got small Shamrock Shakes with the thing. And the kid at the counter is like, he's looking at that receipt, seeing that we only got 2 meals. He's like, how much is that? I'm thinking, you're the one that works here, dude.
Yeah. What was it, $30, right?
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Kelly and I. We didn't even get the shakes. We just got the meal, and I did the dumb. You see the meal with the medium fries and drink, and then with the large was only like 30 cents more or 40 cents more. So I'm like, just get the large. And I'm like, did I really need to have a large fries with that monster burger? And it was $30 for the two of us.
And I'll tell you,
$25. We could have went to the freaking all-you-can-eat buffet.
I hate the whole McDonald's setup inside anymore. It's just when you go in now, at least at ours, we hardly ever go in. Usually I'll do drive-through. But you go in there, you don't even see anybody at the counter. Everybody's back in the kitchen. They want you to use the kiosks to order, but you can still order at the register. And then they even had a sign there that said you weren't allowed to be there for more than 15 minutes. We waited more than 15 minutes to get our food, but like, what is this now? They want you to eat and get the hell out, and it's all just kind of cold and weird inside there now. And even the ketchup, they don't have the dispensers anymore. They'll give you the little packet. So if you do get a large fry, you're just like opening 25 of those things and then on your fingers.
Yeah. We 99% of the time Kelly uses the app, and then I just pull up and WL14, and they're like, okay, pull to the second window. Yeah. So, hey, Torque is here.
Hey, Torque.
Torque says hello.
Did you guys try the Burger King Ultimate Steakhouse Whopper? I got to try that out like what was it, like 3 days ago, and it was good.
Really?
Pretty good burger. Yeah.
Wow. Next time we're in a place that has Burger King, I might have to try it.
Yeah, it looks like it has onion rings, mushrooms, bacon, and cheese on it. And what is that? The aioli sauce on it? Did I pronounce that right? Oh, you worked at a sandwich shop.
I'll have to check that out. Usually when I go, I get their Big King or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
So I haven't been there for probably a couple months anyway.
I think this is the one that the Burger King CEO took a big bite out of. And I was
okay.
I'm going to try that one. He made
response.
it look good. So I went to Burger King.
Hey,
I don't know if you've ever seen
here.
The guy, Bad Napoleon. The guy looks like Napoleon Dynamite his older years. So he does a lot of Napoleon Dynamite type videos. He's from Pittsburgh area, I think. But he did one where he was a CEO trying the big art. And he takes a little bite out of it and he drops a piece of the lettuce. He puts that in his mouth and then he just falls over dead on the ground.
Yeah. You lost Kelly at the mushrooms.
Oh.
Mushrooms.
I thought she didn't like olives. Oh, that's you, Bart.
Yeah, I don't
like olives.
Just not the black ones. The green ones are all right, but not them spoiled black ones.
I made that little AI cartoon of you opening a can of black olives and just dumping them in your mouth.
Yeah, I watched the cartoon and I threw up.
And they usually, like we have the guys that sell brick to us, the brick vendors, and about once a month, maybe twice a month, they'll buy us bricklayers lunch to try to butter us up so that we tell the boss, yeah, keep using their brick, But the shop that they normally get us pizza or subs from burnt down. So they went with a different place this time last week. And we got these things and I bit into it. And it wasn't even just sliced black olives. Whole black olives were like falling out onto my plate. I'm like, Bart, I love this sandwich.
Talk about getting lunch at work. When I first got out of the Navy, before I started building houses with my dad, we worked for a general contractor. We just do whatever pickup work he needed. And he would drive by while we're like doing touch-up paint on the outside of this house. And he's like, hey, did you guys eat lunch yet? And we were like, no, not yet. And he'd say, well, don't go get lunch. I'll go pick you guys something up. I'm heading to the place now. I'll come back with the lunch. He would buy one of those 2-burger, just a regular McDonald's burger, the cheeseburger meal with the 2 hamburgers, the fries, and the drink. He'd eat the fries and the drink, and he'd give me and my dad each one of the burgers. It's like, okay, this is the appetizer. Where's my freaking lunch? So we'd eat our burger. He'd sit in his truck, and we'd stand outside of his truck, and we'd eat the burgers. And then he'd be like, all right, I'm going to go. And he'd take off, and then we'd go down to the store and get something to eat. But yeah, he was a big old dude, had all kind of money. But yeah, he'd give us 1 regular McDonald's cheeseburger.
Wow. Like a real life Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
Cheapskate.
Yeah. He was a pretty funny guy though, but yeah, but he did help us out. He was the general contractor that helped us get into contracting. And so he was pretty good, but it cracked me up. But anyway,
So what are you thinking? How do you like that Intellivision?
Intellivision, yeah, that is interesting because I've never played Castlevania. I never played any of those games, so that was really my first exposure to any of that, and that's pretty cool. And it plays well.
Yeah, right.
And considering the limitations they have with the graphics and stuff like that, they did a great job with it.
Right.
And I had a lot of fun doing that. Just that little time I played the video. And of course, Rev with the physical digital release with the USB stick and having the manual and all that's a pretty sweet deal. He did a great job with that. If anyone saw any of that stuff and you don't want to just get a ROM and would like to have the overlays look great, feel good, just the whole package was great. And I think I put on my video, it was like $25 and some change, including shipping and tax and all that stuff. So it was, and I had a good time playing it. And then I paused right after I finished that first level in the video. And then I went back and played for like 3 minutes and then I died. So, but I haven't had a chance to get back there. Hey, Pierre's here. How's it going,
hey,
Pierre? And I think I saw your score in the tournament on the Pinball M. So thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Ghostbusters actress Jennifer Runyon has died at 65.
I saw that. It's a shame.
Who did she play?
She was the girl that Bill Murray was in with, testing them to see if they knew things.
Oh, okay.
The blonde chick that he was hitting on? Yeah. And he kept zapping the other dude even when he was right. Oh, that sucks. She's 65 years old. Wow. What was it? I wonder what was it that, did you see what it was? Was she sick?
I didn't see. I saw a couple people posted about it, but I didn't see what happened.
Wow. That's crazy. She was in a few things, wasn't she? I feel like I saw her in some other.
Yeah, there was another movie somebody mentioned. I don't remember the name of it. And then I guess Charles in Charge also, which I haven't watched that in 30-some years, so I don't remember. She was his girlfriend or something in some of the episodes.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. Charles in Charge. Chachi, right?
Yeah. That's not bad. Charles in charge of our days and our nights.
Poe's like, I never watched that show. Here's how the whole theme song goes.
The new boy in the neighborhood. Okay, I don't know the words.
No, that reminds
we
me
had
of
like 4 whole channels when I was a teenager. So when I got home from school and turned on the TV while I did homework, it's Charles in Charge, Gomer Pile, that kind of stuff was on in the afternoon. So.
Right. See, now I did that to a kid when Jason was playing Little League and I was the coach. And one of these kids came up and he said, Hey, coach, you ever seen that show SpongeBob SquarePants? And I was like, is that the one where the theme song goes, "Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?" I sang the entire theme song. I said, no, I've never heard of it. What's it about? And he's like, just short circuited his brain. He turned around, and walked away.
Yeah, it's funny. Like when you work with people that are younger than you, it's a good bit younger than you. Like one of the guys that's in the bricklayers now, I think he's like 37. And so he'll bring stuff up from SpongeBob, but he kind of grew up with it. And I'm like, I was already an adult, but my kids were watching it. So now we're quoting SpongeBob for no reason. You know, if we're guiding in a big fork truck or something, we're doing the whole, you're good, like SpongeBob and Patrick did with the Flying Dutchman and all.
That's funny. Yeah, all of my SpongeBob stuff was secondhand. The kids were watching it, and I'd see it, but the theme song I heard 1,000 times, so I could sing along with it. But
I remember back then too. Like my kids, my daughter, they watched it so much. Every episode, you know, you had like 2 or 3 Nickelodeon channels back then, and then on top of that, my daughter's birthday parties or whatever, somebody would be buying her a SpongeBob DVD, and it's like, we've already watched these episodes a billion times. Like, oh man, yes, get stuck in your head.
Yeah. Hey, Kaos is here. Good to see you, Kaos.
Chaos.
How's it going, brother? Yeah, SpongeBob has great adult humor. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Badger. Oh. Well, Greg, did we ever get to you with how's the weather been in your section of the country? You're kind of in the middle of the country.
I'm kind of in that part of the country where if you don't like the weather, just stick around for 24 hours. I mean, yeah, it's no, we had a gloomy week. You know, if it wasn't raining, it was drizzling or it was cloudy and overcast, and it's a big difference when it's 55 degrees and sun. You know, Mike was saying it was cold up there, and he's saying the 60s. I said, geez, I wish I could get the 60s. You know, I got the 60s today in sunshine, and to me, you know, it was short sleeves and short pant day for me. Tomorrow's going to be in the 70s in sunshine. So we're and as you can see from behind me, if you can see, it's, what is it, 7:06, still daylight. Of course, we sprung forward. So, but no, it's been really nice. I know it was nice enough. It finally quit raining yesterday. It's still cloudy, and Cheryl and I went out and took her car and washed it. And we washed it and vacuumed it and did all the cleaning and everything, and then brought it home. And unfortunately, I got to get rid of a vehicle. There's no room in the garage now. And I went out this morning to get in her car, and some bird took a giant dookie on the hood of it.
Nice. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Washing the car out here is pretty pointless. I wash my car in town, and then I drive home, and then it needs a wash because the roads are just so dirty and dusty. But it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm finally down. My thermometer here says it's 79 outside. This one gets hot though in the afternoon. I think it gets in the sun. Kelly can say what the real temperature is here, but it's 83 inside here again though. So I am turning my air back on because I am starting to perspire. 68 here in the Poconos with snow on the property. Nice. Hey, Chris is here. Famous, I don't know how to say it, Crispy. Says, howdy, partners. Mike loves washing things.
Washing, yes.
Greg
Is that
said,
how they
Dookie.
pronounce it? Washing.
It's
Got
a
it,
big
Mike.
thing in the Pittsburgh area too. Instead of Washington, PA, it's Washington, PA.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I know, like in Philly, they say wooder. Because my
Wooder,
friend Tim did that all the time in the Navy. Like, what's wooder?
Wooder. You know, talking about Wooder, I was born outside of Philly. So, and hey, Jabba, good to see you. So all my family from back there, they say Wooder. And when we moved out to Arizona when I was 4, and then a few years later, we went back to visit and all that stuff. So I'm probably like 10 years old. They would make fun of me. Water. Look, he wants some water. And I'm like, no, I just want some water. And they're like, yeah, water. And I'm like, I don't want any water. Just give me water. But so they would make fun of me for saying water, and they would really emphasize the water.
Yeah, I had never heard that. Western PA, we don't say water, but there was a kid that moved here when we were in high school, and he was from New Jersey, and he was saying water all the time. So of course we had to get on about that.
Yeah. So while we were talking about the water and all that other stuff, Jabba popped in. Good to see you, Jabba. It's late there. Jabba, did you switch over yet? I know we had our daylight saving kick in last night, but I don't know that where he's at, if they have changed yet, because I know not everywhere in the world changes at the same time. And man, is that annoying? Can you guys hear that air conditioner going?
It's not too bad. I just thought you had a train pulling into the station.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like living here.
I don't have
this time you have the props laying around. I think I have a train on me today. Your mom has a train on her, huh? Gotcha.
I see what you did there. Yeah. Oh, that other train I don't have up there anymore because that shelf died.
Oh.
And yeah.
No, you know who I forgot all in October when I did my Halloween videos? I forgot Grayscale Vincent. He's over here. Oh, Vincent, I'm sorry. You missed 2025.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, Jabba said they didn't switch over. It's midnight there now. Yeah, because normally it's like 1 or 2 in the morning by the time he's watching us.
I was out here. I finished my video and uploaded it. Then I started watching other videos, and it was 2 a.m. All of a sudden, I watched the clock out here, 2 a.m. Boom, 3 o'clock. I'm like, oh, wow, I've been out here through the time change and everything. So by the time we finally fell asleep, I went in there. The wife's like, it's almost 5 o'clock. You think we should go to sleep? I'm like, yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Flight Quest was born in Philly. I was actually born up north of Philly, not so far north as Allentown.
Stickball. We even played that in gym class. Stickball.
Ooh. Allentown, like in the Billy Joel song?
Billy Joel,
we're living here in Allen.
So are there the steel workers like shirtless and doing that kind of stuff? I wasn't watching.
You know what's crazy? Like
Not
everywhere.
anymore. We're all overweight. We're not ripped anymore like they used to be back in the day.
Like everywhere, everything grows and spreads out. But I hadn't been up in the Philadelphia area in years and years and years. And then we went out there, and from Allentown to Philadelphia, you never leave town now. You are in city the whole way. Not city, but you're in town. It used to be, Allentown's up here and Philly's down here, and you go through all these little towns along the way. Now it's just you never leave being in town. So it's crazy, just like everything. Mike's Gaming Gala has learned some Southern dialect. In the South, he had it clarified. Y'all is one person. All y'all is a group. All y'all need to just get to moving.
Here in Pittsburgh area, it's yins.
Yes.
As we're growing up, I think they said it was supposed to be like U1s, but it's like yins. U1s doesn't sound right to me either. But hey, yins guys, come on over. Hey, yins, what are you doing?
Yeah. Now, a buddy of mine from high school, he grew up in the Philadelphia area, and we were talking. I don't even know what we were talking about, but he said it even surprised himself. He said, "Use ones, guys." And then he stopped and goes, what the fuck does that even mean? I'm like, I don't know. You said it. Use ones, guys. Yeah. Yeah, Phil, now y'all know why I say y'all. We have them all in Florence and Water Tower. It says Florence, y'all.
Everybody here always called vacuum cleaners sweepers. And when I was in the Air Force and in charge of the floor in tech school, I would have to tell the guys what to get. And the guy that lived in the room next to me, I'm like, you go get the sweeper. And he was from Boston. He's like, what the hell's a sweeper? I'm like, the vacuum cleaner. Said a sweeper's the guy that pushes the broom. I'm like, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Just go get it.
Yeah. Must be a state by state thing. I think I specifically corrected. Think it was Louisiana. Now, Louisiana, that's where they invented the toothbrush, and you know it was there because anywhere else it would have been called the teeth brush.
There's like different parts of the country. You drink a soda pop, you drink a Coke, or you drink I don't know. They got so many different.
Soda pop or just Coke. A lot of places in the South, it's just Coke.
Just
so
Coke.
You want a Coke? Yeah. And you'd be like, sure. What kind you want? Dr. Pepper or Sprite? You said Coke.
Yeah, and our cousins lived out in Harrisburg. So when they would come home or come here for Christmas, we would meet at my grandparents' house. They were always saying soda, but we were always saying pop. So even within the state, it was different.
Yeah. I do both. I would say when I worked at the grocery store, if I was going to get a drink, I'm going to grab me a soda. But when I had to go out and get the money out of the vending machine, I'd say I'd have to grab someone to go with me because you always had to have an escort I'd say, hey, you want to come out and get the money out of the pop machine? So I drink a soda that I bought out of the pop machine. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let me click on this real quick. And let's do that. Yeah, there we go. I was on it, Mike. I was on it.
We all better?
Yeah, Sasha is a high intelligence person right there. So, yeah, I don't guess I can remove the chat that's already up there, but they should not be posting anymore. So you guys need to talk and chat for a minute and get all his stuff off the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just downloaded Truck Stim again, thanks to you. Oh, nice. Now you got to do some videos driving the truck, and then Poe will make songs about you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. At first, when I first glanced over, I thought that was someone completely different. And then I was like, who is that? I don't know that person. There you go. Posting so that the chat scrolls off the screen.
Somebody get rid of that guy. MGG sounds fake to me.
Yeah, he's just he's spamming our chat. Glad Yin's guys cleared that up.
That's great.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go. Oh, geez. And that one was on mine. So Kelly should be taking care of those ones. Yeah. Of course, I don't. That one's less of a problem. I'll say fuck, so I don't mind that. But when
they were singing a song, F-U-C-K in the USA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what the heck? Yeah, it reminds me of that one show that we did when all of a sudden my sub count went up by however many, and it all dropped back off. Worldwide bread. This segment is brought to you by Worldwide Bread. Get yours today.
Worldwide bread. He's become worldwide. How did you get that many subscribers in 2 days? I'm worldwide, bitch.
I'm worldwide. Yeah.
Guys, I've had a good time, but it's I don't know, I've been sitting here just gawking at this room and didn't realize what kind of mess I got. But I think I'm going to call it a night. I just wanted to come by and
just keep the camera on while you clean it up. But we're at a French maid outfit. We'll watch.
Cheryl came down here and helped me cleaning some stuff up the other day. We tried to get started on it. And she bent over right in front of me. And I kind of went, holy Yeah.
Where's the joke? Where's the joke?
I
Wilbur
said,
took over and had a bone of his own.
well, I just looked at her and I said, holy cow. I said, I wish I could bend over that far.
Greg, I want to see you switch to that other camera view and then call Cheryl down and say, hey, bring me a 6-pack of beer. We're going to be here a while. Just because we want to see her kicking your ass.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? She really doesn't care. I'll be honest with you. There's been some stuff I kind of want to. I just want to sit down in my easy chair and, drink a beer tonight. How's that sound, Poe? What do you think of that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sail
yeah.
away, sail away, sail away.
Somebody. I'll leave with this one. Somebody posted on. It's annoying. The people that. It annoys me when I see people post stupid stuff on Facebook. But then again, somebody posted, name an old beer that you don't see around anymore. So I put Hams.
Right.
And people listed a whole bunch of other ones. And this one guy I put HAMS, and this guy came back and says, BTW, it's HAMMS. And I thought, really? Okay, really?
Right. People just they gotta correct you all the time.
Yeah, it's like, okay, he's the beer spelling police.
Right.
My dad was a hams guy for quite a while. After the Pabst Blue Ribbon thing, then he was hams for a while.
See, I couldn't do. Now I remember one of the beers that's not around anymore that I used to drink was Oli. Olympia, was it Olympia? But they call it Oli Gold.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was that one. But then there was one they had there was a Katz, KATZ, drugstore here in town, and they had Katz beer. This is back in the 70s, and I mean, I'm telling you what, that tasted like this. I mean, it was just the worst stuff I've ever had in my life. But, when you were 16, 17 years old, you walked into a place and you could get away with whatever you could. It was fine. So, whatever. Somebody says I'm drinking it. Who's that?
Drinking a beer and having a smoke right now. Taking a short break from my channel, having fun right here.
There you go.
Nice.
Quest 40. Okay. Well, good night, guys. Hey, thanks for letting me jump in and not really participate or do much or be a part of anything, but I just wanted to say hi, and I guess you guys can look to see me and Bart on Wednesday night, and any other Mike, if you want to jump in.
We took old Poe's jitterbug phone away from him now, so he can't call in on Wednesday nights anymore.
Oh, but we're thinking about doing another crank call this Wednesday night, so I don't know who we'll call this time.
That was pretty fun.
I know you went to go see if your refrigerator was running the other night.
Nice.
All right, guys, have a good night. I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye now.
All right. Have a good one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Rainier beer. I'm familiar with that.
Rainier beer. Yeah.
Yeah, they have it all over the place here.
Let's see. Chaos says when he was a kid, he used to get 32-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon for like $4. Nice. Yeah.
You guys like O'Doul's?
That stuff really gets me all left up.
Yeah.
I remember getting drunk from that.
Our local one, you used to see the little pony bottles when we were kids, little bottles, especially on the back road up past our house was through the woods, and people would just drink and drive in the 70s and 80s there and just throw little bottles out of their car all over the place. But Rolling Rock was, it was made in Latrobe at the time, the town that I worked in, and that was always Angry Video Game Nerds drink choice is Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock.
Yeah. Good times.
That's what my stepfather drinks is Rolling Rock. Stepfather number 2, the good guy. It's like, wow, you must like Angry Video Gamer. Open up this fridge. Like,
And it was pretty popular. around here back in the day because it was made there. So a lot of people, but I didn't get into it too much when I started drinking.
Yeah. I was never much of a beer drinker till I did start drinking beer in the Navy. And then I drank beer a lot, but I didn't. Yeah. And I never really acquired a taste for beer. So I'm not just going to crack a beer just to drink a beer. It was always, the intent was to drink, and have a good time. Because I was like, yeah, after I have 3 or 4, they're fine. But so I never got the point of those non-alcoholic beers, because I was like, what the hell? The only part that was worth drinking it for is not in it. but I get it. A lot of people like beer and like the taste of beer and just to drink a beer. But yeah, I never did acquire a taste for beer.
Yeah, I never even knew about what El Duels was until I went to Kosovo when I got stationed over there. They had a bunch of it in one of the refrigerators, and one of my buddies is like, "Hey, want to get hammered tonight?" I was like, "Oh yeah, we're off duty. I guess we can." And like, look at all the beer they stocked up in here. So I grabbed like 3. He grabbed 3, and then he's like dousing his down. He's like, "Oh man, I'm getting a strong buzz. Are you getting a strong buzz?" And I'm like, kind of looking at him like, this isn't really doing anything for me. And he's like, "No, you got to puncture the bottom and drink it out of there." And then, yeah, after having 3, then I'm like, well, maybe I need 1 more. I drank another, and then I went and grabbed another one, and then he's like, "Man, alcohol don't have that effect on you." And so that was my first time drinking alcohol, right? Or supposedly. Then when we got back to the States, I went to the bar with him. And then, dude, Mike can crush like 8 beers and not get drunk and stuff in Kosovo. So me and him, that was like my first time drinking because I turned 18. And then, after the 3rd one, I started getting like, my vision started like, oh, what's going on? And then 4th, 5th, 6th, passed out. So, so he literally tricked me on what, and then I found out later El Duels didn't have crap in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was some other brand when I was in elementary school that they sold at the grocery, because Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, they didn't sell beer in the grocery stores until more recent years. But they had the non-alcoholic beer, and I was staying over at my buddy's house in elementary school that night. We were going to play some Atari and watch some movies, and he was all excited because he talked his mom into buying us each a non-alcoholic beer, So we're sitting there, we're like, this is great. Drinking it. Oh, it tastes great. I can't wait to grow up and drink all the time.
Yeah. And then I went to that, I'd always drink like the high dollar beer, Busch in a can. And when we were over in Germany, we went to that world famous Hofbrauhaus. And I asked one of those little bartender chicks if I could get a Budweiser, and she was about ready to clock me with one of those big old beer steins. She's like, "No, we don't serve Budweiser here." I'm like,
was that in Germany?
Yeah, yeah.
I went to a German bar before when I was stationed over there, and I kind of remember we had to drink from it was an Irish pub, so we had to drink like an Irish, or was it Guinness? So the bartender gave us all Guinness beer to drink, and we're like, "Oh, we didn't pay for this. It's like, it's on the house, and here you go." And then my my first class petty officer, so I was a 3rd class when I was over there, and then he goes, "Oh, I don't like beer. Do you guys got tea?" And then they looked at him, and it said, "Are you a blooming fairy?" Just put it mildly, what they really said.
Right.
And so if you want that fairy beer stuff, you go on top and you go order some tea up with the British people that serve it. And then I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, we did finish the Guinness, and then after that, he came over and it's like, okay, what is it you guys want to drink? So that was kind of like a test. If we were gonna drink out of his bar, we had to drink some of the Irish stuff. And then I was surprised he had Budweiser there. And a friend of mine told me, "Hey, don't drink too much of that stuff." I go, "Why?" It's got like a bunch of formaldehyde because they ship it from the States.
Oh,
Here
wow.
I'm like, oh, so it's going to preserve my organs when I drink a lot of that. And what was kind of cool, they had a higher percentage on the alcohol on the imported one from the States to Europe. So their alcohol content was a little bit more, not like drinking Hefeweizen, which I actually got to try out there too. And I really liked the beer, even though it was kind of weird drinking at room temperature, since I was so used to drinking beer at cold. And if you drink Hefeweizen, especially to give you this wine looking glass, I guess, and sediments at the bottom, it was warm, but it was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it at the Opera House. They called it Hell Beer or something like that, but it was a pale ale, and it was as close to American beer. It wasn't one of those thick, heavy lagers and all that stuff. And but those glasses they had, which I have one somewhere, I bought one of the souvenir. They hold 30 ounces, and it's higher alcohol content than here. And we're like staggering back to our hotel room, like, fuck, I only drank 3 beers. But each one of those beers holds 2.5 beers, and it's got a higher alcohol content. So we got pretty well lit just drinking that stuff. But yeah, and then when I was in Greece, we couldn't get Budweiser products there either, and I drank that. Oh crap, I can't remember the name of it. You can get the light version here; they'll import it from over, but we got the real stuff over there in Greece. And,
nice.
That's when we did that rough duty. I was there for 10 days. You call in the morning. If you weren't on the flight schedule, you didn't go in. And I only flew twice in the whole 10 days. And they had to put us up at a hotel that had a swimming pool with a bar at the hotel or at the swimming pool. We're like, can we just do the rest of deployment here? This is pretty sweet. But yeah, we were drinking. I can't remember the name of that beer. And somewhere I have a bottle of it, and there's like chunks floating in it and stuff now, but it has the label all in Greek and all that stuff. And I used to collect that stuff. I don't know if you did any of that, Mike, when you were over there. I would get like soda cans from the foreign countries, so it's a Coke, but it's all written in a different language.
Yeah.
And some of them had the little 7-ounce cans, and I used to have a whole line of those different soft drinks, and it was in English on one side and the other side was all in whatever the native language was. So I'd have like a Fanta soda that's orange Fanta, and then on the back it's all in Italian or whatever.
Nice.
So I used to have a bunch of those, and I don't even know what happened to them now. Yeah, some of them I punctured the bottom to let the soda out so it wouldn't just rot in there, but yeah.
That's a good idea. I haven't collected any of that kind of stuff before. But yeah, I remember going overseas, they had like Coke with a different language on it.
Yeah.
I had the cans, was early 90s. I think Pepsi did like the summer cans with different artwork. And so I had those until I got married, and then they somehow just disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah. And then somewhere I have a tin that has basically, a lot of places over in Europe, you can pay with American money, but they're going to give you change in their money. I never went to an exchange place. I would just go buy with American and I'd save all that. So I got like a tin that has all kind of money from a bunch of foreign countries. But yeah, I'd keep all that stuff. But talk about going into the Irish pub there, and you had to buy an Irish. We went when I was in Rhoda. We went out in town to a bar there, but we had Dave, our ordnanceman, who was born in Puerto Rico. He learned English when he joined the Navy. He spoke Spanish, so it was very convenient to have in Rhoda, Spain. And we went out to this bar, and about every 2 or 3 rounds, the bartender would come over with a whole tray full of shots, one for all of us and one for himself. And we'd drink these shots. They were free on the house. And some of them were like fluorescent green and blue and all these. And then they brought this one. It was clear with like foam on top. And we all did the chuck it over your shoulder. I ain't drinking this. except for our one buddy. He drank his, and like 2 minutes later, he's in puking his guts off. We're like, what? You didn't drink that turpentine one, did you? And he's like, well, I don't know. He didn't smell it. It smelled like straight turpentine. It's like foaming on top. We're like, no. But
sorry, Mike's gaming Gala.
Obsidian Contraption is here. Good to see you.
Obsidian.
Here's what Poe was laughing at. Juices his pet name for his mom.
As a snow fly on a cold and gray Chicago morning. In the ghetto. In the ghetto.
Oh, that's funny stuff. Good times, though.
Yeah.
Yes, it's become the beer show this week.
The beer show.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as we got rid of Greg, get Greg to get us on the subject and then get him out of here.
I saw Bliss mentioned Milwaukee's Best. A lot of that flew off the shelf. That's old Poe's drink is Milwaukee's Best Ice, and that's only because it's $8.99 for 15 of them.
There you go.
You're a budget boozer. That's the way to do it.
A buddy of mine in Arkansas, he used to get one of the Milwaukee. Kelly might even know because she used to work at one of the liquor stores. I was in I know you guys know, but we were in a dry county in Arkansas, but it was also a border county with Missouri. So everyone would just drive the 15 miles north to go to Missouri, and you'd buy a bunch of beer and cigarettes because cigarette tax was way low in Missouri too. But he went to there were 3 liquor stores within a half mile of the Arkansas border in a tiny little town, because they'd sell beer to all the Arkansans. And he went to all of them trying to get them to order one of the old Milwaukee, one of those, because they wouldn't order it. No one else bought it. And the one liquor store's like, yeah, I'll buy like 1 or 2 cases. 30 pack. I don't know. Yeah. But you did have to be careful. If you bought too much stuff and brought it back down into Arkansas, you could get busted for bootlegging. So you'd see, you couldn't just go up there and buy alcohol for all your friends. You could only get so much beer and so many bottles of, 2/5 of hard liquor and a case and a half of beer or something like that. Any more than that, you could get in trouble for bootlegging.
No party ball out in the woods with your buddies by the bonfire.
Yeah. Because some genius figured out it's much safer to have a dry county, so everyone that wants to go to the bar and drink, now they have to drive 60 miles to get home instead of 2 miles. So let's put all the bars 1 or 2 counties away. But
I remember my buddy that he was a police officer. He's retired now, but he was telling us right after he finished school and got hired, his first job as a policeman. One of the first things they did was they got called to underage drinking party out near the woods, and he said all the cops went in there like behind trees watching these kids for a little while. And he said, I felt so bad. He said it was only a few years before we were doing the same damn thing.
Yeah.
In Spain, I had a roommate, friend Jason Shelley. So he's the only guy I remember having, like, everybody was getting like Budweiser, or for me, like, because of Smoking the Bandit, I was into Coors Light back then.
Yep.
So I bought that. Like, I got the illegal beer, and then he bought. When I looked in our fridge, I'm like, what the hell is this shit? And then it had like a bunch of Bartles and James. You guys remember that? It was like
Yes.
a fruity beer or whatever, the wine coolers that was in our fridge. And oh man, I remember getting my balls busted by my friends opening up the fridge, like, hey Mike, you got a beer? And then, what the hell is this stuff? Bartles and James.
Bartles and
I go, that's
James.
my roommate's beer.
I used to have the 2 old guys in the commercials sitting out on the porch talking about the Bartles and James. And then what was the other one, wine cooler, that Bruce Willis did the ads for, where he was Bruno from his band Bruno and the Heaters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh.
Yeah, so basically, he looked like someone from a GQ magazine, because literally he was a person that looked like he was in the GQ. So we call him Pretty Boy. my friend, and then the thing that was kind of funny to me. So he bought all that stuff, like the Bartles and James. So I know I always dogged on him. It's like, dude, why are you drinking this stuff? You're embarrassing. And he's like, did you try it? I go, no. Gave me one. He's like, try it before you make fun of it. And then I have to admit, it tasted good.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
It's not bad. I'm like, yeah, why are they busting your balls on it? He's like, well, he's like, it's a fruity drink. I go, yeah, I know it's a fruity. No, the other fruity. Oh.
Everybody around here, the big joke was Zima. If you said somebody
Zima.
was drinking a Zima.
Oh,
Zima.
Yeah.
Zima,
I remember
something
Zima.
different.
Yeah.
I could hear Bruce Willis singing the song for those wine coolers, but I can't hear the name of what that was. They would sing golden wine coolers. They're wet and they're dry.
I
Bartles
think
and James.
my brother-in-law drinks that fancy beer. What is it? Michelob Gold or
Ultra.
something like that? Or Ultra? Which one's the gold? Michelob Gold, right? Is that Michelob?
Michelob.
Or, no, Miller High Life. So I'm like,
Miller Highlight. Oh, yeah.
so that's what
The-
you bring
the
over to my
champagne of
place.
beers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, my brother-in-law's fancy.
Yeah, the guy
And
that owned
I'm
that.
pretty sure Kaos was a Genesee cream ale guy, I think he said.
Oh,
Phil's
okay.
mom.
Yeah.
What
The,
about Phil's mom?
She likes cream ale. No.
Yeah, that guy that owned the park that we worked at up in Colorado, he was a Miller High Life guy. He the champagne of beers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was that, last year or whatever? I think I told you guys that lady was supposed to be hooking up with her ex or something. And then he changed his mind the next morning when he sobered up. And she had bought like 3 cases of Michelob Ultra to bring to the guy. And she's like, fuck that guy. You can have it if you want. So she gave us all that beer. And I gave 2 of them away and we took one home. It's not bad though, that Michelob Ultra. It's not bad beer. But then we have a couple of they are a couple, husband and wife, and they're Indian from India, and they do housekeeping. And whenever people leave like a 6-pack of beer or whatever in the fridge, she always calls me up. She'll be like, hey, come up to room 304. And I come up and she hands me a 6-pack of beer. She's like, here. And I'm like, I don't drink much beer. Give to Kelly. She drinks. So,
We had guys at the other mill I worked at before it got shut down. They would do the whole beer thing where they would all bring in beer and give them out to each other to try different beers. But I think sometimes that kind of didn't work out because you'd have somebody buying the cheapest beer possible each time to get the good beer back from those guys. You know?
So Kaos said he has a cream ale story though. First time he tried Genesee cream ale, bought a 40 ounce for $1.40, took 1 sip and just knew it wasn't for me and handed it to my buddy Todd. He just got a brand new all white and white Adidas. Just got brand new all white and white Adidas, his best pair of sneakers ever had them 2 days. Long story short, he evacuated his bowels all into his brand new Adidas and got grounded. Oh, man.
Surprising. I figured with a cream ale it would just swim right down your throat.
That's a story. That is a story.
Brown Adidas.
Yeah. All white and brown Adidas. Yeah. My Adidas walking on 25th Street. Yeah. Run DMC, right?
Yep.
Game on forever.
Oh,
Hey, Game Freak.
Game Freak. Hey, everybody. I am a bit late. Well, that's fine to be a little late here.
We'll be here for 5 hours.
Yeah, we're only on the second hour. I don't know what you think you're late for.
Probably be better off putting my charger on now rather than later.
Speaking of which. So they from then on they stayed away from the cream ale. I don't blame you. I don't, man. the temperature here cannot decide. If I turn off the air conditioner, I start getting hot. If I leave it on, I'm getting cold. It's down to 73 outside, but the sun is still shining through my door, so I can't just open the door.
Otherwise, it's like the sun hit you.
Yeah. It, man, and instantly went from, I think I sent you a thing that yesterday morning, the sun came up at 7:25. The sun came up over the mountain, nice sunrise picture. Today, 8:25. It's like, oh, this is too late for the sun to be coming up. But it does help. I'm getting solar power now while I'm out here instead of the sun going down. So, but I wish I could open the door because it's nice outside, but I don't want to get blasted with the sun. Oh,
Mr. Poestyle.
When he finally went to his house to see how he was, he walked up to the back porch and there was his sneakers completely poopy splattered and knew he was in big trouble. Your friend was Mr. Poestyle. Yeah. That's crazy. We doubled our viewers while Poe has got his cameras. Well, that is weird. My screen, look, it just jumped over here.
Oh.
It went off of that screen and onto this screen. Just at random. I was like, what just happened? Now that monitor is rebooting. I don't know what it's doing. That was I thought my computer was like gonna blue screen out on me or something, because all of a sudden the screen in front of me went blank, and then it came up over here. That is strange. Now I'm back.
You're back.
It just rebooted. That monitor just rebooted for no reason.
Yeah, I've never had beer that caused me to have explosive diarrhea before. The only time that's ever had like a bad effect, I remember drinking with some Marines at the barracks, and they were drinking good old Jose Cuervo, and I've never had that before. So I've never really drank hardcore liquor like everybody else did in the Navy. But yeah, drinking with the Marines and drinking that stuff, that was pretty bad. I almost, and not to pass out in front of your friends, right? So immediately when I'm starting to black out, I run to the bathroom and lock the door, and then I can pass out there near the toilet. If I need to worship the porcelain god, to kind of get rid of the stuff that's inside my stomach. But yeah, man, Jose Cuervo, I remember drinking that stuff, and I just literally, after that drink I had with them, I never touched the stuff anymore, because I think when I tried drinking it again with them, because he invited me up to their rooms, like, hey, Mike, you want to try some Jose? Like, okay, just a little bit. I'm not going to drink as much as last time. And then guess what? I spent the night outside in the bushes outside the barracks when it was raining. And after that, I never did it again. It's like, this could go a lot worse. Because I've heard these stories that people do really dumb stuff drinking that stuff. So after that, never touched it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just to interject here, this N Clear put up thanks for stopping by and seeing us. Updated Zaccaria for console still never came out. Yeah, They haven't got to the console stuff yet. They're still working on it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I've never evacuated anything besides just if I drank too much, and then even that. Not many times, because I learned quickly I don't like that stuff. So I've always been pretty good about tapering, not getting to the point of throwing up. But I did have a buddy when I got out of the Navy. He was in the Army at the same time. We were buddies in high school, and when we got out at the same time, and so we started going out and hitting the bars every once in a while. Well, his dad was a counselor for like alcoholics and stuff. So we went out to this bar and he got completely trashed, and I drove him home, and I'm like, yeah, you're going to go in. He goes, I can't go in. I'm too drunk. My dad, he's an alcoholic counselor. He's going to think I'm an alcoholic. I can't go in. So I said, all right, come crash at my house. So we went over to the house, and we had a wood pile would stack up our firewood and stuff. And he's like, I got to pee before we go in. So he goes over to piss on this wood pile, and he's midstream. He just falls face first into the wood. So I go over there and I grab him by his shoulders and I pick him up, and he's still fucking pissing. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, you're going to have to sleep on the porch now. You got piss everywhere. But yeah, it was pretty bad. But try drinking 7 pints of Guinness if you want an explosive time. Nice. That's what Jabba had said. Oh, we got... I'm not even sure what's going on. Answer that one, Michael. I don't even know what that's referring to. But if you put this together with this, it could be the wrong mic. I don't know. Let's see.
Taking conversation here. Impaled by a rebar from your anus to your neck. A rock band I went to see once. Death metal.
Kelly says she has. Is that this too? Pants were down. She woke up and bent over the sink. Where was I that day? Don't worry, Mike. Mike was gentle.
I never crapped or whizzed myself when I was drunk, but one time, I was still living at home. My buddies came back from college. Of course, they wanted to go out and drink, and they kept ordering pitcher after pitcher of beer, and we're eating chicken wings and pizza. This was the night before Easter that year. And I go home, and of course, I'm sleeping halfway through the day, Easter Sunday, and I heard my mom saying to my dad, they live in a ranch-style house. My bedroom was right off from the kitchen. I hear my mom say to my dad, go in there and have him open a window and air that out before company comes over here. And they're blasting away in my sleep, and it must have been coming out from under the door.
Wow. Derek's taking off. He's had enough of this talk. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I've never had anything go out the wrong direction. And I've never had any wild piss incidents either. It was, yeah. But I did have some times where I threw up a little bit. But
so you never got like warheads on your foreheads drawn before, like what Game Freak was mentioning? Yeah, no. That's why I ran into the bathroom locked. I did not want people drawing penises on my face.
Yeah, they did that to one guy. A buddy of ours his parents had a cabin like out in the woods, real nice cabin and pond and everything out there. So everybody would go out there to drink. And the one dude passed out, and they used a Sharpie marker and just drew wieners all over him. And he had work the next morning. So when he woke up, I don't know when he found out, but he hurried up and jumped in his car to get to work on time. Just freaking wieners all over him.
Now, I never had one drawn, and I never drew one on anybody, but I did have. A bunch of us were out at dinner, and this was also in Spain, I believe. And my buddy Steve, he went to use the bathroom, and he left his camera sitting on the table, the old film camera. So I took it and put it underneath and whipped out my junk and took a picture so he could explain that picture to the girl at the photo mat. Why he had a picture of someone else's junk on his camera.
A guy I worked with told me he did that to a buddy. They were at the bar, and his buddy left his phone sitting on the bar. So he said, I went into the bathroom and took a picture of my wiener and set it as his screensaver, his background on his phone. He put it back on the bar. Well, at the end of the night, the bartender said, somebody left their phone here, and she clicked the button. She was like, oh, my God, and just put it right back down again.
Mike's Gaming Gala said, speaking of drinks, I was teabagging Phil's mom the other day, and she wanted to return the favor. She called it a flappuccino. Game Freak says, if you've never pissed yourself when you're sleeping while drunk, you didn't drink enough. Let's see. Do you know CBZ? No, I do not know. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. That's awesome. Megan's laughing about something. We don't know what, because this is a serious show. There's no shenanigans on this. Everything here is a serious topic. Favorite Revenge of the Nerds movie? I like the Revenge of the Nerds. That's my favorite movie.
Yeah, I got to say it's got to be and my wife, there's always this joke, when Booger's saying, we've got Bush, and then, the Asian dude, he's like, oh, yeah, bye. Well, so that's always been a joke around my place. And me and the wife, I would always go, oh, like that. She knew what I meant. Well, then at Christmas, my in-laws were over here, and my mother-in-law brought over the dessert, which was pie. So she said, all right, who's ready for some pie? And I went, oh, and my wife was like, don't you do it.
Could you imagine if they tried to make that movie nowadays?
Wow. Well, yeah, speaking of which, did you see they're making the new Scary Movie film?
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So the Wayans brothers got it back, so they're going to put all their raunchy jokes on it.
Oh, yeah, and I did see Chris Elliott.
Yeah, they don't care if they offend anybody, which is good.
That's good, yeah. Yeah, I saw a picture of Chris Elliott with the little hand again. So.
Nice. Yeah. But I got to go with the first Nerds movie.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep, same. Even though I did like the second film too. That was
pretty funny. Carradine, he just died a week or two ago, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, not that long ago.
They had a game show on for a while, him and Booger, called King of the Nerds. And I loved watching that with my kids. It was all like a bunch of smart people there. And, somebody would get eliminated each week. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, Kaos remembered right around 15 years old when he discovered Southern Comfort. My life forever changed for that decade anyway. Yeah, I used to like Southern Comfort till I drank too much one time, and then I could never drink it again.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a bad day. Then I remember my buddy, we took off on his motorcycle. He had a Ninja, and I don't even know how fast we were going. I was drunk off my ass, drank all that Southern Comfort, and we went to the movies. And there was like a whole row. I don't know if it was some junior high school girl's birthday or something. There's this whole row, and there was an empty seat. And I got some jujubes or something. I couldn't open I got the box, but I couldn't open the plastic. So I went to the empty seat, and there's a lady sitting there. I'm like, can you open this for me? And the girl on the far end's like, are you hitting on my mom? I'm like, no, I just want some jujubes. That's all I'm looking for. And then we're watching and we were idiots. I will say right now, don't do what we do, because he was pretty drunk too. And so we shouldn't have been driving, but we're sitting there and we're watching the previews, and we're like, I don't even get this movie. It doesn't make sense. So we left, and it was just the previews before the movie.
My oldest brother. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I ended up passing out at the beach, and Shore Patrol found me. So it ended up not being good.
And they didn't draw anything on your face?
No.
They tend to do that.
Yeah,
that's the baby. I thought they would trace their wiener on your face.
No, the only thing drawn there was my captain's mask. Because I got written up for that. I was underage too. So yeah, it was not pretty. They drove me right by my house to take me on the base. I'm like, can you just drop me off? And they nope. They brought me into yeah. They ran me in. So it was not good. It was not good. It ended up okay. I just got, I had to go to some drinking class or, whatever. Missed the half day.
Extra military instructions.
Yeah. Yeah. But there was I didn't lose any pay or rank or anything like that. It was just kind of a, don't be doing that. And then, yeah. But anyway, what were you going to say, Poe?
Oh, my oldest brother, when he was in the Navy, he was telling me that one time they went to see Young Guns like many times at the theater when he was in. They loved Young Guns. He said they all went all drunked up at one time, and his buddy had to pee, but didn't want to miss any of the movie. So he just ended up filling up one of those big movie theater cups, just whizzing in it the whole time. His buddy went to get up to do something, they hear boom, and it's just running down that ramp under all the seats.
Oh, man. Everyone's picking up their feet. What the? Game Freak was so wasted, he rolled over to the edge of the bed, whipped it out, and just peed on the floor. His wife was a little upset. He didn't get any pie that night. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Booger was in Supernatural as a angel Metatron, not to be confused with Megatron. Nice. I did not know that.
Supernatural's a good show.
Oh, let's see. Southern Comfort Stories here. Had out of body experience, watched himself and can remember it like it's a digital download inside my brain. That's crazy. Yeah. Favorite obscure 80s pop culture teenage movie nobody else ever mentions.
Oh, an 80s film, huh? I'd say Joystick for me.
Yeah.
That was a pretty raunchy comedy. But I know a lot of people didn't watch it, so.
Yeah. Mine, hey, Casey's back. Of course we're still going. We're only starting hour 4. Yeah, you missed the Flappuccino, Casey. Now, I wouldn't say pop culture, definitely not a teenage movie, but it isn't a kind of not as well. It wasn't well received, but that's got to be Olivia Newton-John and Xanadu. I saw that movie for the first time at Metro Center Mall in Phoenix. The Video Concept store had it playing on a TV, and I walked by, and I don't know if you ever saw Xanadu. It wouldn't surprise me if you hadn't, because nobody did. It came out a couple years too late. It was almost like roller skate disco type of stuff, but it was in the 80s, not the 70s. But ELO soundtrack is amazing for that movie, but she is just amazing looking in that. And I was just like a teenage boy. I'm looking at this Olivia Newton-John, and I still love that movie to this day. But it's obscure 80s movie, and nobody ever talks about it. But I love that movie. But it does have a soundtrack by ELO, and it's not a great movie, but I like it. And
love ELO.
Yeah. Polo knows. It's totally awesome. Game Freak, he's got a lot of wee stories. He's on stage during a show. Club owner was mad as hell, I imagine. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Explorers.
Well, you gotta go. Movie. You gotta go.
That's right.
Oh, Explorers is a good movie.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. And I think this Kelly's talking about, she likes Xanadu also. Had a great ELO soundtrack. Yeah. And
what's that movie with her in it that she's like some sort of space bounty hunter, I think? Was there like it's like a female, kind of reminded me of Star, but it had a female lead. I think it's 70s. It's got to be late 70s.
Barbarella.
There you go. Yeah, I need to buy that.
Jane Fonda.
It looks
Jane
so
Fonda
cheesy.
was Barbarella. Yeah.
Yeah. That looks so cheesy. You gotta watch it.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name now.
Barbarella.
What's his name? Did Singing in the Rain?
Fred Astaire.
No, not Fred Astaire. Good guess, though.
Barbarella.
Anyway, Olivia Newton-John, he's in that movie Xanadu. And Olivia Newton-John said, that movie got panned pretty bad, but she got to sing and dance with God, I can't think of his
Gene
name.
Kelly.
Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly.
Yeah,
Had
so
to
she's
Google it.
like, I don't care the experience. I got to sing and dance with Gene Kelly, so that was worth being in a movie that basically flopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a. I don't know if you're bored someday. It's a musical, of course, and it's whimsical and it's got bad acting and bad writing, but good music. And Olivia Newton-John's fucking hot, so it's worth watching. If you're bored someday and Xanadu happens to be on a streaming service, watch it. Yeah. Tilt-A-Whirl, River Phoenix and Ethan Hawke. I always forget the third kid. My bad. Which? I don't know.
Oh, Jason Presson. He played Darren Woods in it. He's the third kid.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Tilt a pinball machine. You guys ever play Kong pinball while it's upside down? It is insane. Yes, I always choose that mission when I get to do one of the missions. I always do that one first. Let's see. Grease version of Olivia Newton-John made me question if I'll ever find the hottest girl in the world because I knew she couldn't be mine. But actually, I found her for 8 years. Yeah, she was pretty good looking in there, especially at the end in that painted on suit she was wearing. For the song, the one that I want, Dark Crystal, I love it. Showed my wife, and she was so pissed afterwards. She said it was an hour and a half. She'll never get back.
Love
My
Dark
parents
Crystal.
took us to see that one at the theater, and we talked about it for years and years. You know.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Jim Henson, isn't it? He did the puppets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Xanadu is on. Gotta go. Yeah, Crypto Coffee, Dark Crystal was the shit. Yeah, and welcome, Crypto. Probably been here a while. Welcome.
Yeah,
to the
he said
chat.
hi a bit ago.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes especially if I'm talking, a lot of stuff will go by and I don't see it. But yeah, a lot of good movies that people don't even remember now. Dark Crystal is a nerds movie. Great movie. Yeah. A lot of good movies that I liked that a lot of people probably thought were obscure because they didn't, but I watched so many movies.
Yeah, I don't know if Monster Squad was an obscure movie. That was one of my other favorites when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The was it the Wolfman has nards?
Wolfman has nards. Yeah, you actually gifted me the Blu-ray when I went out to see it.
Yeah, because I got the 4K film of it now.
Yeah.
I remember renting it on VHS with my buddy a couple times. So Wolfman has nards was our favorite line, of course. Kick him in the nards. Kick him in the nards. Wolfman doesn't have nards. Kick someone. Like, oh. Wolfman has nards.
What's the movie with David Bowie?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Which is also a great course on Walkabout Mini Golf.
Yes. Check that one on the channel.
Yeah, you can find it.
It's on Post channel.
Post streamed it live.
Yeah. There's our plug,
story.
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie too. Love Never Ending Story.
Yeah.
Bachelor party. Nice. Yeah, I think I told this story here before, but that same friend that bought us the non-alcoholic beer, I went to stay at his place the one night, and we're in elementary school, and he introduced me to the uncut Revenge of the Nerds and Bachelor Party, and I knew this was the greatest house ever. I needed to stay over every Friday night.
Bachelor Party. Yeah, I saw that when I first watched Police Academy. You guys remember that film?
Mm-hmm.
Police Academy.
Yeah.
No,
What was
that's
that
hilarious.
scene?
The prostitute under the podium for.
Oh, yeah.
The guy carrying the goldfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they made a Saturday morning cartoon out of the series.
I know, that's the craziest thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, that podium scene, and then the look when he looks back and what's his name? Sticks his head out, and he's like, "Oh, what?" It's like, that was hilarious. And
What was that other scene where they get put into the Blue Oyster or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
They trick their sergeant or whatever to go in there.
right?
That was hilarious.
They tell him there's going to be a party there. And they go oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
No, Megatron, you got to get a quest so you can play Walkabout.
Yeah,
They have Labyrinth in that.
there is a labyrinth course. And I'm telling you, you buy a quest and let us know, and one of us for sure will gift you Walkabout, because that's our thing. We get only one person ever has to buy it for themselves, and then everyone gifts it down the line. If we keep reminiscing, it'll be time to fall back. Go through the entire daylight saving talk about. Upgrade is a brilliant sci-fi movie, says Tofu. I don't know that movie.
I don't either. To check that out.
My favorites as a kid to check out all the time, anytime they were on TV, were The Warriors and Westworld. Were the two that I had to watch all the time. And The Poseidon Adventure, that's the third one.
Yeah. Poseidon Adventure is an awesome film.
They had the Ice Pirates, Butt Pirates.
Ass Pirates?
Is that with Casey? Not familiar with that movie. Ice Pirates was good though. Love that.
Best little whorehouse in Texas.
Oh, Dolly Parton and what's the guy from? Oh, with the Trans Am.
Burt
Smokey
Reynolds.
the Bandit. Burt Reynolds. Yep.
Yeah.
Cannonball Run. Love
Yeah.
that movie.
Crypto Coffee's parents dropped him off to see Harry and the Hendersons. We snuck into bachelor party instead with the help of some adults. Nice. My story for that was when my mom dropped me off for Herbie, the Love Bug, and I went in to see the 1976 King Kong instead. And then like 3 years ago, Kelly told my mom the whole story.
We went to see, I think it probably was Empire Strikes Back at the time. I can't remember, but we accidentally, my brother and I, we went to the bathroom during the movie and accidentally walked into Stripes that was playing next door.
Stripes. That was a good one. Oh, Flash Gordon.
Oh,
Maximum Overdrive.
good
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah. That was Megan's ex-husband's favorite movie.
Oh,
What was that one? I think Emilio was in it. I think, oh gosh, wasn't, oh man, my old Poe brain is kicking in here, trying to remember. Isn't there one where they tried to get out of the city alive? And I think,
Oh.
who else was in that one?
Is that the one where the guy discovered jerking off and he's always doing his hand thing?
That might be the one. That was
Yeah. What the heck was that movie? Yeah, they ended up in the bad side of town. And
Yeah,
then they were
yeah,
just
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
they were just trying to get out of there. What the fuck?
New Jack
I
City.
haven't
No.
watched that.
No.
Year.
God, I can't remember what the name of that film was. Yeah. But I think he was in that, Emilio Estevez. But he wasn't the lead, I don't think. Yeah, he was just one of the guys. Just one of the
Judgment
guys.
Night. That's the one. Judgment Night.
Yeah. Judgment Night. Just one of the guys. How about that movie?
Yeah.
That was all about that one scene near the end. Where do you get off having tits?
Billy Zabka in that one too.
Yeah. Poe's favorite movie is Mr. Mom. 220, 221, whatever it takes.
Mr. Mom is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
And
Yeah.
Gung Ho also. But, well,
Isn't that
Michael
with
Keaton
Batman?
fan.
Yeah,
He's
Batman, isn't there?
he's a Pittsburgh boy, so
Yeah. Let's see. What's going on with Jim Carrey? I do not know. That was really weird, whatever it was. Warriors
Some of
mentioned
my-
there.
Other favorite, yes, Warriors and Westworld, but I also loved watching anything Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder back in the day. See, I almost said Hackman again.
Stir Crazy and what else?
Silver Streak.
Silver Streak.
Hear no evil, see no evil.
Yeah, they were a good duo. They did movies well together. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, she had a nice pair. Yes, she did. Transformers, the movie in 1986, made all the kids cry.
Yeah, it did.
Also, a great soundtrack.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. How was that changing time?
Quit fronting. Waterworld was awesome. I liked Waterworld.
Yeah,
I know
too.
it got blasted, but I thought it was a good movie.
I remember being a little disappointed in Masters of the Universe at the time because I was a huge fan of the cartoon and the comic books, and then my friend's mom said that she would take us to see that, and then we went there and we're like, wait, what's going on? Why are they on Earth? You know, we're getting a little pissed about the whole thing.
Did you see the new trailer for the new movie?
Yeah, I saw one of the trailers. Looked good.
So it looks really faithful to the cartoon. There's even the sword shaped like how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And then another time she took us to the theater, we were just out playing, I think we were playing stickball. And his mom drove by and she had a little sister and she's like, we're going to the movies. Do you want to go? And we're like, well, hell yeah. And it was Return to Oz. Boy, that ended up being a lot creepier than I thought it was going to be. That movie there.
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
I never saw that. Huh.
Yeah, very
the
dark.
witch had like different heads and jars that she could put on. It was creepy. Feruza Balk or whatever her name is. She was Dorothy in that one.
Yep. Yeah, what was it? The Water Boy's girlfriend.
Yeah, she showed me her boob. She showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
Oh, that's funny. Flight Quest. He has a good one. Deep Throat. Oh, now I forgot I had something I was going to say about 3 movies ago. So now I don't remember.
Oh, I missed it. Which movie was a masterpiece? I didn't see what was said there.
Was it this one?
Mario Brothers.
Ah.
It's not just a masterpiece. It's a master fucking piece.
I think I liked Three Amigos, too. That was a funny movie.
Three Amigos was awesome.
Yeah.
It's a sweater.
Oh. Yeah.
What kind of plane is that? I think it's a mail plane. Didn't you see its little balls?
Yeah.
Wasn't that one part he says we need to ride the women and rape the horses? They're talking to El Guapo.
El Guapo. You say I have a plata of gifts or presents?
Wow.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Now I got to watch it again.
That's funny. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Look at here. I can let some
Still
cool
got
air
some
in.
daylight. It's pitch black here now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what time is it? 8:17.
9:17, yeah.
Yeah. I did not change this clock yet. So, and then the one on my thermometer thing, I haven't set that. It says it's February 8th. Sometimes if we're having too many cloudy days in a row, the first thing that goes is I'll shut off the power to out here. So it cuts off all of the vampires that are draining any power, and I just pop the breaker that leads out here. And then that stupid weather station has to be reset. and it's a pain in the ass, so I just leave it wrong. Yeah, Earth Girls are easy.
Oh, I got that. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Bought the Blu-ray for it. Yeah, it's supposed to have they were talking about Jim Carrey earlier. He's in it.
Yeah.
He's like a backup character.
Yeah, he had a small part in that, not a headlining role.
It's like that song "I'm a Blonde," and I forgot who the singer was on it. Because I see it pop up, and sometimes on YouTube, I'm like, "What is this?" And I saw Jim Carrey in the background where she's singing that song.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that I've actually seen the movie, but I remember when you said Jim Carrey's in it. It's like, yeah, that's right, and he was playing a smaller role.
Well, the third, it was actually the second Dumb and Dumber that he was in, but it was, I think, the third movie, right? They're trying to figure out, or this girl that they knew, she had a kid, and he thinks it's his kid from back in the day. It was like one of the two of them, and they're trying to ask her if she had a C-section or if it was a natural birth. That line is so funny to me. Jim Carrey's like, what he's trying to say is, did you have a C-section or was it snatcherelle?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's also a game that I still never bought. I think that came out about 2 years ago now.
Yep.
And The Mask. Yeah.
Good movie.
Good movie.
You guys remember License to Drive?
Yeah, that had the Coreys, right?
Yeah, and Heather Graham.
Yep.
Oh,
That's why I want
Roller Girl.
Roller
Girl. Yeah, forever Roller Girl. Yeah.
Dirk Diggler. Diggler.
You know what's funny, Paul? I bought that movie last week, so I got the 4K of that film. Yeah.
Nice.
And she's on the front cover of it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Roller Girl. So I ended up buying it off Amazon.
We had the soundtrack to Boogie Nights. That was a good soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she beats the shit out of that dude with her skate, though, right? Yeah. That's such a good movie. I like Burt Reynolds in that movie. He's just kind of chilling out. And
what was the other dude that was like funding all of it? I can't remember what they called him. He was the older guy, and they bring him in to meet Dirk.
Oh yeah.
And he wants to see what he's got.
Yeah.
You just hear like the zipper come down. He's like got this smile on his face, and the glasses come, and his face is just frozen. He's just the eyebrows kind of raised.
Yeah. Shutdown says, now I'm going to be late for work tomorrow because I'll be up watching movies. Yeah. There were so many. That was, I think that movie got a lot of bad rap because it's about porn, but there were a lot of big name people in that,
Oh, yeah.
And, what's his name from, well, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's married to the oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
She's the real porn star in real life, and she's just boning everybody.
They're all watching her out in the driveway. He's like, that's my wife.
He gets all flustered. My wife has her dick up some guy's ass. It's like, wait, of course, that ends poorly, right? Because he ends up.
Yeah.
And that other, what's his name? He played, was it Rusty in Twister? Was it Rusty or Dusty or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
He was in that too, and he plays he has like a crush on Dirk Diggler, but
he buys a horn car.
Buys the
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
And then William H. Macy was the
William H. Macy.
Yep.
That's the guy I was thinking of. That
Hoffman
he was married.
The one that coined the term "shorted," right? In that other movie with Ben Stiller, he said he shorted his pants.
Yeah, I like watching. Because like I said, me and Kelly and I will watch a lot of people reacting to movies and stuff. We watch a lot of reactions stuff, and whenever they were going to watch Boogie Nights, I like when it gets to the end and then they do the scene where he whips it out, and these people are like, "What the fuck? Did they just really?" And then usually, if it's a couple that's watching it, the wife or girlfriend is like, "You think it's real?" And the dude doesn't want anything to do with it. He's like, "I don't know. Let's talk about Roller Girl." We don't want to talk about the end of the movie.
Mark Wahlberg said it was a prosthetic, but who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny though. Yeah.
Wait, what was that movie he was in? Was it Rockstar?
Yeah.
And there were outtakes from that movie where instead of playing the track for the movie, they actually played one of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch's songs, and he just busts out laughing. Then
Nice. Oh, 1:30 in the morning. Jabba's going to call it.
Oh, good night, Jabba.
Good night, Jabba. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, and all those kick-ass scores and pinball.
Yeah. Giving us something to shoot for there. Didn't say we'll ever get it, but we can shoot for it. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing stuff, though. I used to watch movies so much, and now I'm getting to be, my movie collection is turning into like your game collection, Poe, where you keep buying games and you never get to play them. Yeah. I must have like 30 movies, 40 movies that I've downloaded, because I'll watch Cobweb. We watch him a lot. I don't know if you've seen his channel on YouTube. He goes over horror movies, and he'll have some obscure stuff. And I'm like, oh, dude, that looks really good. It's some 1965 horror movie. And so I'll download it, throw it on a freaking drive, and then I never watch them because I have so many movies.
Unfortunately, we don't do a lot of movies anymore here. When I come home in the evening, she'll turn on something like the news. We'll put on like the murder mysteries, Dateline and 48 Hours and stuff like that. And then I usually come out here the last hour to watch whoever has a video on YouTube and relax a little bit. But I used to love movies. I think I was telling you guys that I made the mistake, though. I told you guys that the last movie I saw was Frozen Empire at the theater.
Oh.
But my boy and daughter pointed out that we did go see the new Naked Gun movie with Liam Neeson this past summer. So they were right. And then when they said that, I'm like, I got to buy that movie now. I forgot. That was friggin' hilarious. But I have all the other Naked Gun movies. I need to get that one, too.
Yeah, most of the time the only time we really had enough time to watch movies was, when was that, last year or whatever, when Texas blocked Pornhub. So then Kelly wasn't, all of her time wasn't taken up. So we could watch some movies.
Get on a kick where I was getting stuff in the ultra high def format, but they were movies that I already owned on Blu-ray, DVD, VHS. It's like, got to keep upgrading, got to get the latest version of that movie.
Yeah.
One of the best ones that I did get a few years back was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, ultra high def, because they found a bunch of deleted scenes that are just hilarious. Steve Martin and John Candy, hilarious stuff that they had to cut from the movie and nobody knew existed for years. And I guess John Hughes' estate, they found all this stuff that was on the cutting room floor. So you got to check. I think somebody posted all of them on YouTube by now, but just hilarious.
Yeah. I know when Netflix used to mail out DVDs, I had Netflix, and then Hollywood Video wanted to compete with Netflix, and they had a thing where you pay $15 a month and you can rent as many movies as you want, but you can only have 3 out at a time. And at that time, I wasn't working very much, and that's when I had built my movie theater in Arizona. I added onto my house and built this theater and all that. The first month they did that, I rented over 100 movies.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, geez. And that's when I ended up working there for a while, and she's like, you should just get on the crew where you do inventory. You only work four nights a week, 4 nights a year. Every 3 months you'd come in for one overnight shift. I said, why would I want to do that? And she said, because you get free rentals year round. I said, where are your applications? And I ended up working 2 days a week during the daytime. I worked Tuesday and Thursday for a 5-hour shift. But before I worked there, I'd be waiting in line to rent a movie, and someone would go up and say, "Hey, can you tell me about this movie?" And the person behind the counter would say, "I can't, but he can." And they turn around and ask me because they know I watched so many movies back then.
Yeah, my nephew worked at a movie gallery, and they got to watch all the movies like the weekend before. On Tuesday, they would put out the new movies. So the employees there could take them out the weekend before, but then once they were out for the public, they weren't allowed to rent them again for a month. They needed to be there for customers. So he would call me right away and say, "I got this stack of movies that don't come out until Tuesday." I'm like, "Okay." And what Phil said there, I had a little program called Any DVD, and so a couple friends might have ended up with some booty.
Right. Yeah,
never sold it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Any DVD. But yeah, and it was the same way at Hollywood Video. I would work on Tuesday and Thursday. They wanted me there on Tuesdays because I could talk about the new releases, but I wanted to be there on Thursday because that's when we got our shipment. Yeah. And even with employees at Hollywood Video, we were only supposed to take 3 movies out at a time. But my manager was like, as long as you're going to watch them, take out whatever you want. I would go home with a stack of movies, 15, 20 movies high, and I would watch all of those movies. But that's why she wanted me there on Tuesday, because every new release, I could talk about the movie because I would watch it over the weekend. And Nero Burn. Yes,
I got into a big thing there. It was with Any DVD again once they went to Blu-ray, and that was when I bought my 4K 3D TV. I always loved 3D. Everybody was like, "It's a gimmick." I loved it. So I got that TV, and there was a place online that was like Netflix and what Blockbuster did. You could rent the Blu-ray 3D movies. So burn this, burn that, burn this one. I had a whole nice. And the wife she couldn't get into the 3D stuff. It messed her up. But me and the kids will be there with our little glasses on every weekend watching a bunch of movies.
Yeah. And now, not to defend sailing the high seas and all that, but in my defense, I would watch a lot of movies and sometimes, download movies and all that. But if I found a movie that I might have downloaded and off the bay, if I liked the movie, I'd buy it. It's like, but if I didn't like it, then it was like a demo. It's like, well, I didn't pay for a rental, but I wasn't going to buy it anyway. And I never copied a movie that I would have purchased. But I like if there was a series of movies and I bought the first 2 and the third movie just sucked balls, maybe I copy the third one. It's like I'm not going to pay $15 for that movie, but I'll pay for a blank DVD and a rental.
Yeah, I never really downloaded them back in the day too much, but I remember, was it the Crystal Skull, Indiana Jones? I had wanted to see that one, so I downloaded it, and I remember watching it, and you could actually see people in the theater getting up and their silhouettes walking across. Well, this person's freaking recording the thing,
Yeah, you got to be careful with those. If you're surfing the bay right now, the telesyncs, they call them, and that's someone's just recording it at the theater. And so you'll hear the guy behind that's got a cold and he's coughing the whole way through the movie, and the person with the annoying laugh.
You're at the movie theater. Theater experience.
Yeah, it's almost like you're watching the Mystery Science Theater 3000. You got people's heads blocking it. Where's the robot? One of my best friends worked at a Hollywood Video. He was banging the manager, so he had a ton of free movies. He took home bags of movies all the time, gave me 3 bags of new movies. Now, our manager, she was a young hottie, and she was trying to get me killed because she would mess with this other young guy because he had the hots for her, and everyone knew it. He was just drooling over this chick. And I'd be sitting back there counting my till or something, and he's back there cleaning DVDs. And one time a phone call come in, and it was for her manager. So I'm like, "Hey, D, you got a phone call?" So she comes over and she sits on the desk while I'm writing. And then he's looking over at her drooling. She takes her leg and swings it over my head. So I'm down writing, and her crotch is right here. And this dude is like, he's wanting to run into the bathroom and rub one out because he's just, oh my God, your face. And I'm just laughing, trying to do my stuff. But her boyfriend, they weren't married, but they had 2 kids. So I don't know what you want to call it, but super jealous dude. Like he'd come in and she'd be telling me, she's the manager, you know, she'd be talking to one of the, why are you talking to that guy? She's like, because I'm the manager and I have to tell him what, and he'd be like, the bathroom, you had to get a key to use the bathroom. He'd go, give me the bathroom key. He'd be all pissed off because she was telling me about some new releases or something. And then he'd walk towards the bathroom and she'd come over and hug me and stick her tongue out at him. I'm like, you know, he's going to punch me in the head for that. He's not now he might have smacked her around, but he's going to fight me over this. What are you doing? And yeah, but she ended up getting fired because she was stealing from the company.
Oh,
yeah. And I was very upset when I found out what happened. We did a promotion where people could buy, it wasn't just, we were part of a promotion. You could buy gift cards from all kinds of different stores. And then all of the, like Walmart, Kmart was still open back then, Targets, they would take anybody's cards, but you would sell these gift cards and they were giving it to the Phoenix Children's Hospital. I sold a shit ton of these things. And this other guy that worked there, he sold a shit ton. And then I came back like 2 years later when I moved my dad out, and me and Steve, we used to joke about which one of us was the lowest man. We were both there for the free rentals. We didn't want to be no supervisor position. I worked 2 days a week for the free rentals. Well, I come to see him and he's got assistant manager on his badge. I'm like, assistant manager. He's like, dude, everybody got fired except for him and one other dude. I said, why? What happened? He said, you're going to be pissed. I said, what happened? He said, all those cards were supposed to be sent down to the Phoenix Children's Hospital for Christmas time. He said 6 months later, he noticed that employees kept buying used DVDs and stuff and paying with gift cards. He went in the back office that they never sent it out. And the employees were using those cards. They basically stole all those cards that were supposed to be. So Steve, he took the box, called corporate and said, I don't care where I'm sending this. You give me an address. I'm taking it to the UPS store right now and mailing this out. And the next day, someone from corporate came up and everybody in the store got fired except for Steve and one other dude. And because they were stealing. And I'm like, you're right, Steve. I am pissed. We sold those for sick kids and they stole all those cards. And so, yeah, so she ended up getting fired. So there's a nice.
Well, now you mentioned sick kids, and last year or the year before, I saw some of these interviews with Macho Man Randy Savage, not long before he was gone, you know, and he hated Hogan at that point anyway in real life, and Hogan was talking crap about him, so he started talking crap back. There's a series of videos of him just going off about Hogan. He wanted to wrestle him for real, you know. It's like none of this fake stuff. I want to wrestle you for real. He said, I'll give all the money to Children's Hospital. And like Hogan still wouldn't respond. And then when they did, he's not going to do it. So Savage's next video is Hulk Hogan hates children. I just thought it was the most hilarious thing. He's screaming. He hates sick kids. He wants them to die, you know.
Wow. Jeez. Wow. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at a Blockbuster before.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the Navy. So I did 2 jobs. And yeah, what you were saying about the movies, I think we were only allowed to get like 3 films. And it wasn't me picking out what I wanted. It's basically everybody at the building that I stayed at, the barracks. Hey, Mike, can you get this movie or this movie? Because he knew I worked at Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get Jackie Brown? I know that's supposed to be out. So I had to get that plus I forgot what the other 2 films, but going, you know, to the video store. And then my manager, kind of like with you, she didn't like me. It's just my roommate at the time. It was my roommate and she really liked the guy. Elmore was his name. And usually before she knew I was like him and me were roommates, I would have to clean the entire, you know, store before closing time. And then afterwards, when she found out, like, oh, you're roommates with him? I love that guy. You need to hook me up with him. And then it's like, oh, I can talk to him, but he's really into his computer. He doesn't have time for romance. And then she's like, well, can you pass him this? And then basically that's what happens. Like, I need to start cleaning up. And she's like, don't worry about it. I'll clean up for you. I'm like, okay. She just wanted me to talk to him about what he does around. He's like, he's pretty much a nerd. He just sticks around on the computer and he's playing Ultima online. I said, really? You want to date that dude? And it goes, he's a total redneck too. He drives a Camaro and stuff and talks about y'all and stuff like that. And this is when we lived in Mississippi and stuff. So I was not used to, how they talked over there and stuff, but great roommate though. I loved being a roommate of his. Cause I know, like, when I need a TV, I didn't have, like, oh man, I got Resident Evil 2. I want to play on my PlayStation 1. He's like, dude, I got an extra. I'm like, what? He had another TV in there and he gave it to me. But yeah, I didn't have to clean up.
Pascagoula, Mississippi?
No, Gulfport was over there. Yeah, but yeah, really weird. Like, all she wanted to do is talk about my roommate, what he does. He's like, does he think killing this fair? I was like, I don't observe him. He's going to think I'm a creep if I kind of like, hey, dude, what do you do? You like long walks on the beach? Yeah.
So if you had to say, how long would you say your wiener is? I'm just
No, well, that's funny. You said that. She's like, hey, would you know how long he is? I'm like, I would not know that. We don't take showers together. She's like, well, can you ask him? I'm like, dude, roommates don't ask how long their jug is. It's a golden rule. You're gonna get kicked out of the room. So yeah, she was just fascinated with him. It's like, really? He likes chicken wings and yeah, and he doesn't wipe his hands. He rubs it on his pants.
But is he wiping the bulge in his pants, or is he just? Can you ask him to? Yeah, that's weird though.
Yeah, but I didn't have to clean the store. She would take care of it, and that's not a manager's job. I'm supposed to take care of that. So, but she just wanted me to listen to all her questions and stuff, and talk how handsome the guy was. I'm like, I'd rather be cleaning.
All right. Let me show you how he screws.
He told me how he plays with boobs. Come here a second. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, what do you think, guys?
Oh, wow.
It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, I should be in bed. But
I'm going to make dinner tonight. Making ravioli and Alfredo with Italian sausage.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
I'll be over.
Yeah.
Kelly, go warm up the car. We're going to
come on over.
Trip.
Guys on the stream, come on over.
I'm sure it'll be done cooking by the time me and Poe can get there.
Derek's already there. He's in your carport.
Oh, I know. Derek's already had a ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Chaos. I would have just whipped out mine and said it's a little shorter than this. Oh, that's funny. So, Mike, what do you got going on your channel? Anything big coming up that you're wanting to talk about or promote? Or I know you've been doing a lot of those shorts.
Yeah,
I've been just busy doing that because, like I said, my shoulder. But I'm gonna try to work on the long form because since I kind of like exercise a bit, it's a lot better now. So I'm gonna try to do I think I'll do a game drop video. So I haven't picked out the game yet. I'm just trying to choose which one I want to do next. And then remember that other channel I had, the coin ups and consoles, when we used to have the show? So I'm thinking about converting that into a movie review channel because I wanted to kind of talk about movies and stuff I watch and whether or not you should watch it.
Nice. Yeah. That's a great idea. That's awesome.
Yeah,
so
maybe old Poe could get in on that one there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys got me some like ideas when you were like talking about what was it, Barbarella. I've never seen that before, so I got to watch that. And then,
well, if you remember, and I don't know if it's still around, but Encore, the paid channel, came out, and and then eventually the same people had Stars and Encore.
Right.
That was free in our area when it first came out. And that was right after my parents finally got cable. So they would show a lot of the same old movies that you didn't see on the other premium channels. And Barbarella was one that they would play like over and over again on that channel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got some movies saved. I got like Great Outdoors. I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen, oh man, I went to the theater to see that one too.
I got Zapped. I don't know if you've seen that.
Zapped is
Rental?
also Chalky
too.
Which one?
Scott Baio is in
Scott Baio's in Zap.
Yep. Summer Rental with John Candy.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's I got those reserved, and I never seen The Man with Two Brains before, so I gotta watch that as well.
Summer Rental was one that my wife and I would watch every summer before we went on vacation when the kids were younger. So we made sure we watched that one before we went to the beach.
Nice.
Like, Great Outdoors, Bart. You remember that? And I won't ruin it for Mike.
Yeah.
Although this guy, let me ruin one part. There is this guy, and they're talking about that he's been struck by lightning in the head. And they say, how many times was it? And he's like, 6. And they're like, 6 times. Wow. And he goes, 66. And then later in the movie, you hear the thunder, and he's out there. They show him on a path in the woods. He starts running, and the freaking lightning hits him again.
Yeah. Yeah. You got some good movies there to watch then, Mike.
Oh, you got some great ones.
Those
I haven't
really
watched
great
Zapped in probably 30 years either. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I haven't either. And it's funny that came up on one of those YouTube shows that I was watching of 10 movies from the 80s, and Zapped was on there. I was like, I should download that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, I've seen Scott Baio. That's why I was like, I got to watch that.
Yeah.
Charles in Charge.
Yeah.
Of our days and our nights.
Yeah.
Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights.
Yeah. It's funny because Kelly and I watch a lot, like I said, a lot of people reacting to music and movies. And sometimes I think, that's what we should do, is do a reaction channel. But Kelly and I both have a very wide variety of music that we've listened to, and movies that we've seen. So it's like it would have to be brand new stuff, because almost all of that, you watch these reactors and they're reacting to Beatles stuff, and it's like we know the lyrics to 99% of the Beatles songs. We can't do a reaction to those. Can't do a reaction to Led Zeppelin. Can't do Ozzy or any of those bands that were, all the 80s stuff we know. It's like, and that's the popular stuff for reactions, is watching those, the old stuff. I can't legally be doing a first time reaction to The Thing, or, Predator first time, but those get a lot of hits, but I've seen those movies a dozen times. Yeah. I can't do a first time watching, but yeah, it would have to be. Megan wants Charles in charge of her. Yeah.
And I want Charles in charge of me. Joni loves Chachi. Remember that show?
Yeah. And what was that? That space movie she was in? Joni was in.
I don't remember the but Joni Loves
like,
Chachi was only on for like 5 seconds before it was canceled. But I still remember part of that beginning song too. It's like, you looked at me and suddenly we had 4 channels back then. You watched whatever it was.
Right. No, she was Erin Moran, is that her name? She was in a sci-fi movie, and there was a big controversial scene because the lady gets assaulted by a giant worm thing, and it basically was just a reason to rip off all her clothes so she would be naked. Yeah, it's an amazing film. I did watch that movie. It's almost worth the hassle of turning on the television. I've
never seen that one. I'm gonna have to check that out now.
Yeah, Yeah, I'll see if I can find what it was called. But yeah, but if you like obscure horror movies and stuff like that, that Cobwebs guy, he's pretty good. And then I watch Flick Connection. You ever watch that dude? He'll talk about all the streaming services and what's coming out. So if you have Amazon Prime, he'll have a show that's what's coming out on Amazon Prime this month. But then in between, near the end of the month or the middle of the month, when he's already talked about the new releases, he'll talk about 10 movies that you don't want to miss that are in this type of theme, and sometimes it might just be fun, rompy, goof around stuff, and sometimes I think he has one right now that's out. It's like graphic, intense stuff, and it might be for violence or gore or nudity or whatever. And he's like, yeah, what about the Evil Dead? Yeah,
love those too.
Love
the Evil.
Yeah,
I love those movies.
And the series was
Galaxy of Terror.
I haven't seen that. I actually have that saved too. Galaxy of Terror. I heard about that.
Yeah, is that
Roger Corman
I'm thinking
film.
Kelly's saying that's the one. I think that's the one that she's in. That Joni's
Galaxy
in.
of Terror. Joni loves the Booney.
But, yeah, it's got some quality. I think Freddy Krueger's in it.
Yeah,
too.
yep, he's in it.
What was it? I just saw
Yeah,
there's supposed to be a movie that I think he's doing a voice in or something like that. Oh, what the heck was it? Terrible. I should have wrote it down. But there's a new movie coming out that he's doing voiceover in.
Yeah, Kelly said yeah. And I just want to throw out thanks to all the people that are sticking around for the hour after we say we're done, because we're 10 minutes into that. So,
well, before we leave, we do need to mention that you need to go and vote for Megan for YouTuber of the month.
Yes,
YouTuber of the month.
Where at?
Oh, you just said where at, and now I can't. I have it in my community post. I posted the.
Yeah, go to Poe's community post. He has a link to the thing where you can put in your vote. I put in my vote the other day.
Go in the comments and say I vote for MeganTron, or I vote for Megan. They'll write it down for you.
Yeah,
Megan in charge.
Megan in charge
of our days
Yeah.
and the night.
Yeah. Robert England is actually talking about coming back as Freddy one more time. Yeah. See, Megan's coming out with the actual people's names. I'm just like, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, well, look it up real quick.
My brain shut off 3 hours
See what
ago.
movie he's doing the voiceover in, because I saw it the other day and I was like, wow! And I told my wife, and like everything I'm interested in, and she didn't care. So
yeah, the Alito Older Gamer is the host.
yes.
So, but yeah, and Poe did a community post on his channel, and links right there. I clicked on it, and it's funny because who was it? Was it Casey said he saw your vote, Poe? And then I went and voted right after Casey did. It was like, yeah. Gator bait, I spit on your grave. Yeah. Oh, Elite. Not Elito. Elite. It makes more sense.
That was the Spanish version.
Elito. That's right. I'm close to the border.
Maybe I'll start a second channel. My name will be Elito Mosquito. I don't know what it'll be about, but Pinocchio on Strong, yes, that is it. And Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund is Jiminy Cricket, like an evil Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, I saw the trailer to that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I have not.
And he was
seen
also on the
that.
series V back in the 80s, if you remember. Didn't want to
Right.
eat people, he was
was.
eating the rats and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that. I watched that
I
series.
did, yeah.
same.
My dad didn't watch much TV, but my dad always loved things about aliens. You know, at night he would have us out looking at the stars and stuff. And when that miniseries came out, that was something that he made sure to watch every night with us when it was on.
Nice. Kelly and I finally watched the miniseries the 2-episode miniseries of the newer Battlestar Galactica. I never watched that series because I was like, I like the
Right.
original. I don't want to watch this. And so we watched the first 2 episodes, which was the little mini series thing, hour and a half each episode. And I was like kind of fighting it for a while. I'm like, I don't even like this. I don't want to. And then I started watching more, and now I'm sure we're going to watch all 4 seasons because I started watching it. So now I'm going to watch it. Robert Englund was also in an episode of Supernatural.
I know my parents were big fans of my sister of Supernatural. I need to go and watch that because they were always talking about it.
The House That Jack Built, Matt Dillon. Yeah, that's a movie. That is Matt Dillon plays a character there. That is for sure.
Matt Dillon. Wow. The Bodyguard with Chris Makepeace from the 1970s. Another movie that I would never miss when it was on. You know, the UHF channels around here, they would play them on the weekend. And Matt Dillon was the bully. So then the Chris Makepeace character, he hires a bodyguard, Linderman, bigger dude, to be his bodyguard. Loved that movie as a kid because at the end you get to see them just beat the tar out of the bad guys. And Matt Dillon is just such an asshole in that movie. You just love seeing him get beat down.
Nice. All right. Poe, you got anything you keep working on your Resident Evil series?
That just seems to be the way right now. I don't have time for much of anything, so once a week, I just want to play through the game. So again, I figure why not record it? I was gonna do it live a couple times, but I'm doing it like Saturday afternoons when Mike is on around that time and stuff. So or Sunday afternoons. So I'm just gonna try to keep recording them. I've got to try to get some old stuff out too, because like nobody's really watching the newer game stuff on my channel, but loving it. And speaking of Mike and Bliss, you need to go over there. They're having Offgrid on this week.
Offgrid, yeah.
Love their stuff. So that's about it for me.
Yeah.
When this Tuesday.
Yes, this Tuesday.
Okay.
8:00 Eastern.
And I think next week, possibly, our guest might be the Intellivision Gamer. And maybe possibly Derek the weekend after that. The Pixeltorium.
Yeah.
But that weekend there, I do have to warn you, they already told us ahead of time. Since we didn't work today, pretty sure they're scheduling us that Sunday and Monday. So when Derek's on, I might be falling asleep, but that's normal.
Right. Yeah. If everything works out, next Sunday Casey might be on here with us, Intellivision Gamer. So, and of course he's on tomorrow night at his normal time, and Pierre's doing his lead-ins.
Yeah.
So look for Pierre's channel, and there are links in the description on both Post channel and my channel for all these people.
And
we're
I
talking
watched them
about
all
here.
bowl on Thursday night. I was hoping to see Offgrid in the chat, even though I knew he had to get up early to take Kelly to work. I thought maybe he'll be in here, and I scrolled through it before I said anything. I was like, oh, he's not here tonight.
Yeah, no. And one of these days, I might contact Pete and see about getting on.
I think he said, is there only 2 weeks left of it? I think that's what he said.
I don't know. I like you said, we went to bed early.
What's nice is he saw me in the chat, and I watched one of his videos earlier in the day, and somebody was just being an idiot in there. They were mad at him for highlighting Beat 'em and Eat 'em and Bachelor Party for the Intellivision. Yeah, and they were like, why did you have to do so? I went in and pretty much said, hey, relax, guy. These are games that were known in the history of the Atari. Somebody brought them to the Intellivision. You don't have to watch it if you don't like it so bad. It's like, stop thumping your Bible here in his comments. So whenever he was live that night, he saw me in the chat. He's like, thank you, Poe, because he didn't want to actually come out and say any of that stuff to the person, But people were silly. I hate seeing people be a-holes in other people's comment sections. So
Yep.
Yeah. Especially when you have the option of just not watching.
Not watch it or just not comment on it. You saying shame on you for having that game isn't going to stop people from putting out their content.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's like that happened to you. Remember,
Yeah.
Poe, when you were playing Resident Evil 4?
Oh, you guys, you and Kaos
were watching, and we got on.
You guys jumped right in there. I played live because I wanted to have fun with my friends in the chat and joke around. And Resident Evil 4, I knew I was going to suck at it. So I'm making jokes the whole time like I always do. And somebody's like, could you stop talking? Like, what? You're not able to get off while my voice is on here? And those guys ripped on him instead of just disappearing. All of a sudden, the guys with all these apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people feel the need to just comment or say things. Just don't watch or just whatever.
Yeah, the only time I let it go is if it's one of your videos or Mike's Gaming Gala. Then I hit the thumbs up on their comments. You're right. This guy is
right. Worst gameplay ever. That's right. Yeah.
But now get your Sprint or Intellivision questions ready for Casey.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Casey asked me if we needed anything, if he needed to have anything prepared. I'm like, have you seen our show?
Be ready and have all your friends come to us and watch us live next week and subscribe. For all the subscribers Bart and I get, Casey is giving out an equal number of sprints for the subscribers. So if it's 1,000, he's giving out 1,000. Come right here.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
You got to pick the region you want.
Yeah.
Because he's got all the regions.
He's got all of it. That is true. That is true. All right. Well, I guess we'll call it here then. Mike, thanks for coming in. Always good to see you. Always good to hang out.
I'm very happy you stopped by.
Oh, yeah. Good to be back.
And for all the people that stuck around, the best part of the show is coming up, the outro. So make sure you catch all those other shows. Make sure you go over and vote for Megan on that YouTuber of the month.
Definitely.
And we'll see you in the chats up until next week, and then we'll see you here. So I guess that's it. We're out. Here goes the outro.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We hope to see you next week.
Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. Flippers are flapping. The high scores in sight. Talking on consoles, day in and day out. Through the night, every button pressed, every cartridge blown clean. Reliving the glory on a glowing screen. Hanging out with Poe and Offgrid. Yeah, the retro game stories. You know what they did. From Atari to Zaxxon, every secret unwound. Best closing credits theme. The baddest around. No cheat codes needed, just passion and fun. For every true gamer till the podcast is done.